All right, assembly back. Come on. Back to your station. Back to your station. What you call it, man? Huh? No. This is one group.
There's 4 days.
This is one group.
With 1 day you got 3, bro.
This is one group. It's one group.
Yeah, because they moved it down there.
All right, listen up. Ready, mate? So we got here to move, up, and just walk back. Let's go. So here, just stand up and go forward. Move, walk back. That's it. Yeah.
Straight to the straight.
No, see him. Don't change. Don't change. Go and back. Alright, now move down once you finish. Move down. So here now, shuffle, run all the way through. Shuffle, run all the way through. That's it, and go. That's it. Yeah. Move again, and go. That's it. Two.
My followers, how are you all? Good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning, all depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. Do let me know if you can hear me loud and clear in the comment section. Let me know if there's any audio issue. Also, more importantly, let me know if there's any background noises, because if there is some background noises, then obviously that's something there that I need to fix before the match gets underway. We're a little over 1 hour away until the game would have been kicked off. So do go ahead and make yourself comfortable. We've got about 55 minutes until kickoff. If you've not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. It's not going to get you broke. It's not going to make you broke. If it does, go ahead and send me a invoice at info@talawatv.com and I'll be sure to reimburse you. In the meantime, do go ahead and hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes before kickoff, guys. If we can do that, you guys are going to go ahead and make me a happy bunny. I'm going to jump right into it. I'm not as nervous as I was for the game against Bermuda, which is probably a little bit strange because obviously this, no disrespect to Bermuda, big up Bermuda, but in terms of Caribbean rivalry, this is definitely the biggest, isn't it, when it comes to Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. Do let me know if you disagree with me on that one, but I think it's the biggest Caribbean rivalry for both nations, hence why I should be feeling a tad bit nervous. But I think because of the way that the Reggae Boyz performed against Bermuda there, the nerves have been settled. Maybe I'm speaking for myself. Do let me know how you feel about that one in the comment section. I'm nervous that perhaps my comment section isn't working. If you can hear me loud and clear, do let me know in the comment section. If not, I might have to do a little check myself because you guys you're not in a talkative mood, which isn't good. So I guess I'm going to have to stick a pin in it, pause, and perhaps jump into some press conference. Yesterday we listened to the Jamaica press conference led there by the head coach Steve McLaren. So I guess to keep things objective, to balance things out, we can go ahead and dive right into it and listen to the press conference there led by the Trinidad and Tobago head coach and also legend, former player there, Dwight York. So I'm going to go right into it and just dive right into the press conference. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and do some technical checks my end to make sure that you guys can hear me because you're not speaking in the comment section. Before I forget my manners, if you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. And if you're on the graveyard shift, I do hope that you arrive at your destination to and from in reverse, safe and unharmed, because doing so is an underrated blessing. Big up to the guys there in the black, gold, and green, and also a warm and special big up to the guys there in their black and red. Did I get that right? To all the Trinidad and Tobago supporters out there, Soca Warriors, let me know if I got that correct. I'm going to stick a pin in it, and we're going to dive right into the press conference there. Not so much a press conference, my apologies, some pre-match talk led by Dwight York. Okay, so go ahead and listen to this one. Josh says, one Trinidad. Okay, well, big up to all the Trinidadians tuning into my live stream. I hope you guys are well. While you're at it, do go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. All right.
Gentlemen, we press, we thank you for being here with us. We've got head coach Dwight York. Match day -1. First question for him.
Right, what is it like in the camp? Of course, coming from a game where everyone expects to win. Is there more pressure on the team and on you?
Not being in a very good place. Of course, there's no doubt that there's been a little bit disappointment in terms of certainly how we played, particularly in the second half. I think there was a lot positive there. Looking forward to the game, we know that this is probably going to be Jamaica, one of the toughest tests, and we're very optimistic about coming here, and you have to, because you know, if you're going to try and qualify for the World Cup, it's never going to be easy, and this is another step.
How do you ensure that the players are ready this next step?
Well, as I said, it's something that we constantly talk about. We kind of have a slow start. It's something that we probably inherently rather be talking about being more proactive rather than reactive, and seeing that in the second half. But we know when we come here, we just can't afford to let Jamaica get all built up ahead steam. We've got to try and contain it as best as possible. But in terms of preparation, in terms of readiness, I think we're ready for the challenge ahead.
Jason, any questions?
Coach, is there any suspension issues tomorrow? Do we have your full complement tomorrow?
I can't give it away. It's just a wait and see. But there's certain things that we've got to follow the guideline, and certainly when it comes to the qualification, and certainly the player being suspended, it's not going to be said there.
In the meeting itself, do you have the experience of taking on Jamaica in terms of experience? Pretty regular.
Yeah, listen, we're not going to count. We respect Jamaica in every sense of the way. They're ranked above us for a particular reason. We know at home they're very dominant. But this is what we're about. We come in here not here for Jamaica, respecting them. And I think that players, have to step up to the plate. They have to take on the challenge. We know that they're going to be certainly bringing certain aspects of the game through more talked in detail to the players. The crowd is going to be on the side, but the home advantage. All the things that we talked about the previous qualification. So there's no difference there. We got to be at our best, and certainly Jamaica know that they're in for a very challenging time.
All right. Yeah, we all good?
Hi, good afternoon, Coach. Martin Sports. Two questions. Can you give an update on Trinidad? He's injured. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. We still got a little bit in decisions. It's 24 hours before we make those decisions. So we'll wait and see exactly what is the outcome until then.
And secondly, Coach, if I may. Coach, you've been winless in the last 4 matches. However, 3 of them have been draws. And according to XG, you've actually performed well. What would you contribute to the team just not being able to get over at home as of recently?
I think we're very close. And it's fascinating actually to say that, because that's something that I talk about with players. And you got to be encouraged by that. These are games that it could have gone either way. We felt like we have really dominated these games. We just haven't been able to convert. That's the one thing that is probably lacking. But it's very encouraging coming into a game that is going to be very testing on both sides. We got to make sure we stay resilient. Unbeaten is a great thing. We just got to flip that a little bit of luck go away, and that's what we need at the moment. So hopefully the system can continue, but just taking that opportunity when it comes.
All right, good. All right, thank you very much. Thanks.
Just finally, you were obviously part of the team in 2006 and the captain. Now you are at the helm as the coach. Any similar symmetry and energies you feel with the team then and with the charges you're in charge of now? You're getting any sense of that That's a spirit. You feel the spirit within the camp?
Yeah, it's a different sort of feel, but there's one that is really optimistic and very positive about it. I mean, some of these guys are very young when you think about it. Coming into an environment that is going to be challenging, this is going to test us towards value. But I'm currently confident in the group of players that we have. You're seeing that we are growing in status. We're becoming a real force in the Caribbean area again, and this was going to be probably the biggest test of them all. But we played against Jamaica on a few occasions, and the game could have gone either way. It's been very, very close. I think it will take a lot of confidence going into the game tomorrow.
Thank you.
Are we all good? All right, Coach, thank you very much.
So that is some pre-match words there from the head coach of Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, we listened to Steve McLaren on last night's show. So again, just to be fair and balanced, I figured it would be a great idea to also hear from Dwight York with his pre-match comments ahead of tonight's showdown in Kingston, Jamaica. Josh, big up yourself again in the comment section. The Carter Media House, big up yourself. I hope you guys there are in good health. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting on? It's not going to cost you a penny. I do want to bring this one to 50 likes before kickoff. So if you've not done so, please do go ahead and hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Carter Media House. I believe they should be across all social media. Also, make sure you subscribe to Jordan Himan and YWNA, You'll Never Walk Alone. He's a Liverpool fan. So do make sure you subscribe to those guys. Dem Oats, big up yourself. Big up all the guys in the comment section. To those of you who are silently watching, please do make use of the comment section. And yeah, just get active. Let's see if we can bring this one to 50 likes before kickoff. So the big takeaway from either the press conference or he did reiterate himself, which I kind of like, is the headline that's been making headwaves there as it relates to some of the words they are said by Dwight York, which has upset a couple people. Not me. I personally like the confidence coming from Dwight York. And to reiterate, this one here is taken from Trinidad and Tobago. My apologies, Guardian. And you can see the big headline there that's rattled a couple of the fans supporting the black, gold, and green. He says, "We hold no fear for Jamaica." And I did touch on this on last night's live stream. I kind of like it. I like the fighting talk. It's a big rivalry, Caribbean rivalry, arch rivals locking horn in tonight's game. And it's another decisive matchup there. You know, obviously we know that it is the final round. We're into the final round of the Concacaf men's FIFA World Cup qualifiers, and both teams pretty much need points on the board. I'm not going to say more so because it's not over until the fat lady sings, and we're at the final hurdle, match day 2, so you can't afford to be coming into this one with any form of complacency. To reiterate, just so we're on the same board, same page, Jamaica comes into this one after securing a 4-0 win over Bermuda in match day 1. As for the visitors, Trinidad and Tobago, they come into tonight's game on the back end of a 0-0 draw against Curaçao. Of course, the Reggae Boyz will be looking to extend their lead and extend the distance there at the top of their table. And also, I am certain that the Soca Warriors will be looking to try and see if they can peg back the Reggae Boyz on home soil at Kingston, Jamaica, inside the National Stadium, the office. We're going to get into what Dwight York said there in terms of, you know, the big headline, him saying coming into tonight's match that they don't fear Jamaica. And really and truly, if we're being neutral, if we're being objective, why should they? Why should they? Biggest rivals, you can't really be coming into a match like this with fear in your heart, and confidence starts from the top. And I don't know about you guys there, but one of the things that I picked up with Dwight York in terms of that pre-match comments there from him, couple pre-match comments there coming from Dwight York. His demeanor is a positive one. That's kind of what you want from your gaffer, isn't it? It's positive, it's quite soothing, it's calming, it's reassuring. Maybe that's just me, but let me know what you guys make of Dwight York's demeanor and the way that he conducted himself in that video there that I played for you guys moments ago. If you managed to miss it, you might have to just rewind a little bit and catch up to speed. We are steadily approaching kickoff, but let me go back and give you guys some more important information there. If you're making your way to the National Stadium, I trust that the pre-match entertainment is probably underway. If not, it is to be carried out by Boom Boom and Stone Love. So make sure you gather yourself inside the National Stadium, whether you're repping the black, gold, and green, or perhaps you're cheering on the Soca Warriors, the Reggae Boyz, and the Soca Warriors going head to head in tonight's clash at the National Stadium. So grab your seats, back your team, be the ultimate 12th man, and may the best team win. It's one of those games, who wants it should be the one that gets over the line. This type of match, I'm calling it a 6-pointer. It's another mini cup final, where it is really go hard or go home, or perhaps in the Reggae Boyz. For the Reggae Boyz, it's probably a case of go. If you don't go hard, you stay at home. Hopefully not, though. But going back to what Dwight York said there, this is a couple of, it's just typical journalism, isn't it? They're gonna go with the most eye-catching headline. They're going to go for the one that's going to drum up the engagement, and I think they've definitely achieved that. They've most certainly gone ahead and achieved exactly that. And I think I saw something over on the Trinidadian Instagram page as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it's taken from the exact interview, or if it's a case of the interview and the post-match conference, pre-match talk there combining to give the same headline. So again, this one here says, "No fear for Jamaica." And again, why should they? But just to clarify things, he did actually put some respect on Jamaica's name as well. And the exact quote adding to the "We don't fear Jamaica," he actually stated, "We respect Jamaica, but we don't fear them. And I don't think that they are in a real healthy place themselves, despite the results against Bermuda." As you know, Jamaica defeated Bermuda 4-0. And he went on to saying that, and we won't really look forward to, and they won't really look forward to playing against us if we perform the way we can perform. Certainly, if you look at the second half, I think they know that they're going to be in a very tough game. My apologies. And to qualify for the World Cup, that's how it should be. There is no easy path or easy road to qualifying for the World Cup. And tonight's game is just another example of how the challenge is ahead. And he concluded that one there by saying, "And we have to make sure that we are at our best at all times." And I expect nothing less from Dwight York. That's exactly what I want from my gaffer. It's so different to Steve McLaren, isn't it? Like, sorry, but the demeanor is so different. Like, and I think this is probably for another show, but I'm looking at Dwight York and I'm thinking, yeah, like, he gets it. That's not to say that Steve McLaren don't get it, but Steve McLaren is a bit of a joker. Like, I mean, his own countrymen and women call him the Wally with the brolly, and that's literally how he behaves. When you compare the two demeanor, I know who I would want to be as a player in the locker room with. Like, as a player, who would I want who would I want my head coach to be? Based off what I can hear from Dwight York, if I'm looking for confidence booster, if I'm looking for someone to calm me down, rest assured, make me feel confident and ready to go, judging by the tool there and the way they conduct themselves and the way they speak to the press, I think Dwight York definitely has one up on our gaffer, Steve McLaren. But let me know what you guys think of that one. Maybe that's just my interpretation. And again, extending on the "we have no fear," the words coming from Dwight York. I don't expect you to have any fear. He's been in pressurized situations before representing the Soca Warriors. And also we know that he is a former captain of his country. This is his country. He's working with his compatriot, and he's trying to take them back to the promised land. He's trying to take them back to their first ever World Cup since 2006. He captained his country at age 35 at the 2006 World Cup, and also delivered a man of the match performance in a nil-all draw against Swindon. So of course he's Sweden, my apologies. And of course, he's going to be the one to be speaking with tremendous confidence because he's been there, done that. So, how many players in our locker room can actually say that at present? I reckon we're going to have to go for our legend, Bibi. We might have to go and call Bibi. A little bit of confidence boost the morale if the morale is lacking at any point during this final round. Hopefully not. Or maybe we might have to call Kappa, or why not bring the whole band together, bring the whole band together and see if they can help to bring Jamaica over the line. Both teams here chased in history, and may the best team win. If you've not hit the like button, what exactly are you waiting on? Do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. We're edging closer and closer until kickoff. Do let me know your score prediction. What's your score prediction? I'm expecting another fiery affair between these two nations here. For me, the biggest rivalry in the Caribbean region. And I think it should be a fiery occasion, but maybe that's just me. Let's just remind ourselves that tonight's match will be the 5th time that these two nations have locked horns in a World Cup qualifier. And if you are supporting the Black, Gold, and Green, the stats and the results does work in your favor. The Black, Gold, and Green, tonight's host, they remain unbeaten across previous encounters, 3 wins in their back pocket and 1 draw. So that makes for pretty reading if you support the Reggae Boyz. But guess what? Records are there to be broken. And we already know that Steve McLaren's already broken a record that he had no right in breaking. Let's remind ourselves, again, if we want to be objective, that the Reggae Boyz, they exited the group stage of this summer's Gold Cup for the first time in almost 2 decades. So there you go, a record there being broken, a record there that he had no rights breaking, but it is what it is. Do you go ahead and kindly hit that like button? Can you give me 50 likes before kickoff? Can you do that? Can you give me 50 likes before halftime? My apologies. No, I'm lying. I'm so confused. I said 50 likes before kickoff. Can you give me 50 likes before kickoff? Please try and give me 50 likes before kickoff. I reckon I'm fully deserving of this one. Let's see what you guys are saying there in the comment section. Yorkie shows me that he's fully in charge of his own program and the program, while Steve is exactly. And I'm glad we're singing from the same hymn sheet here. He really did. He seems so composing yet so calm at the very same time. I think he's got a unique balance of the two, and I'm assuming that works well in the dressing room. Of course, judging by the last string of results there, especially against Curaçao, they need to find their shooting boots. I would like to think that they shouldn't find their shooting boots in tonight's encounter. But again, we saw what happened in the Unity Cup and how close and intensifying that game was between those two countries, right? Man of God, I hope you are well. I'm not bad. I hope you're in good health. You guys there in the comment section. Fitzroy Mackenzie, pick up yourself. I hope you are well. Gary, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a really long time. I have not seen you in such a long time. I hope you're in good health. I hope you and the family are all well. Jordan, you're doing a watch along. Okay, bro, I hope you enjoy your watch along. You might want to get yourself all suited and booted for that one. We've got just over 30 minutes to go until kickoff at the National Stadium. If you're making your way to the stadium, I do hope that you arrive so safe and unharmed. And I also hope that you make it back home safe and unharmed. Give me your score predictions, guys. Let me know your score predictions. How do you think this one's going to pan out? Let me know what you make of the fighting talk there from the head coach of Trinidad and Tobago, that is Dwight York. Again, to reiterate, some pre-match game entertainment is taking place at the National Stadium by Boom Boom and Stone Love. So nice little bit of a treat there for you guys there heading to the National Stadium. Ticket prices, bleachers are priced at $2,000. Grandstand is priced at $7,000. And it says here you can get your tickets at jff.quapid.com. That is quapid.com, or at the JFF HQ. I would avoid the JFF HQ and just go online. It's convenience at this point, isn't it? And yeah, make your way to the stadium, whether you're supporting the visitors or the host. Do try to enjoy the occasion. I guess we can go ahead and continue to look at what's been happening in the lead up to tonight's game. You can see Trinidad and Tobago there inside the stadium. It does say here the red, white, and black is in Kingston. Warriors have landed at the National Stadium. Game face is on, battle ahead. And if you are in the Caribbean, I should think you can try Rush Sports, according to the official Instagram page for Trinidad and Tobago Football Federation. They say Rush Sports. Now, don't shoot me for this one. I am assuming it's the same across the Caribbean. If not, you can also try the Concacaf YouTube channel. If you're based in the Caribbean, I think you might need a VPN. You can try maybe making your location Europe, and that one should work for you. And so yeah, this is Trinidad and Tobago inside the national stadium. They're getting a feel of things. They look calm, look relaxed. No, the usual listening to music, getting yourselves ready for a massive encounter. And if I'm gonna segue and see if there's anything additional that we can share in terms of how things is looking inside the national stadium, I'm gonna see if I can get myself some commentary while we wait. Some travel advisory here, just so we can keep each other safe. If you do not have a VIP parking pass, you will not be allowed to park in VIP. I'm assuming that's information there for the National Stadium, even if you have VIP tickets. All right. And also security advisory says here no bottles, no banners, no placards, no pointed instruments, including umbrellas, would be allowed into the National Stadium during tonight's match. All right, so there you go. Should be a good affair there because the VIP section is sold out. So I'm expecting an electric atmosphere. That was one thing there that I picked up on for the Bermuda match. The Bermuda crowd definitely showed up for their country, and rightly so. I'm hoping that Jamaica can do the same for the boys. Big up yourself, Rochelle. I think me and you are singing from the same hymn sheet. I've got my 3-1. That's what I predicted on the last game against Bermuda. Obviously, that one didn't come to fruition, thankfully, because it just meant that Jamaica kept a clean sheet. But I'm feeling for another 3-1, different occasion, and I'm expecting Trinidad to be throwing the sink at us. I'm also expecting them to find some form of shooting boots, if they can. And of course, they're going to be led out by their legend Dwight York. He be trying to see if he can take them back to the promised land for the first time since 2006. Let me know, out of these two nations here, who's going to get the job done come the closing of this year? Is it going to be the black, gold, and green, or do you think that Trinidad, the red, the black, and the white of Trinidad will be the ones that sail on through to the World Cup, next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup? Of course, if you finish in second place, you do still have the possibility of going into the intercontinental playoffs. No one really wants to go to the intercontinental playoffs, though, is it? Because it could be it's just not a place that you want to be. So I think it's going to be even tougher than what we're dealing with. But hopefully that won't be the case. If you've not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the like button. Fitzroy is going for 4-0. All right, 4-0. All right, can take that. Conflicts, man. Big up yourself. Want the man them to national players struggling. Oh, what's happened? Want the man them to big up Alan, former. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. I am really sorry to hear that. Thoughts and prayers. I hope that everything works out in his favor, and I hope that he'll be on the road to recovery in no time. Thank you for sharing that bit of information with myself, and I'm sorry to hear that bit of news. Diego, big up yourself. Diego is going with a cheeky 1-0, a 1-love for Jamaica. Wouldn't be a bad scoreline, would it? But you know, we do need to make sure. I think both nations there, if you're going for the win, you also need to be looking at trying to get some goal difference there in your back pocket, because that could play a significant role come the ending of the year, right? When we're looking at the final matches for these respective countries. Good evening. I think we've read that one already. So a couple of score lines there in the comment section. I think it's probably just one. No one's giving me a score line that says Trinidad in favor of Trinidad and Tobago. Maybe it's because of the spectators there that are watching. I will say something that I noticed about the Trinidad and Tobago supporters there. From what I could see, and this is obviously just what I have seen there, they've been quite humble. They've been quite humble in regards to their approach to tonight's match. So despite seeing the headlines there saying that, you know, from Dwight York saying that we don't fear Jamaica, quite a few of them have saying, Jamaica are great in all sports. Like I saw one fan saying, paraphrasing, that, you know, in some sports where you're dealing with the Olympics, silver isn't good enough for Jamaica. They get upset when you get silver. So, and I also looked at a couple of comments there where a few of them were saying that, well, look at how we played against Curaçao. Didn't manage to find the back of the net. So they were questioning where the confidence came from their gaffer. But if, as I said at the start of my live stream, confidence starts from the top. So I don't expect Dwight York not to be confident. He really and truly have to be confident, doesn't he? If he's not confident, that spells trouble. So I've got my warning. We've got under 30 minutes to go until tonight's match kicks off. Again, if you're in the Caribbean, you can go ahead and try Rush Sports. If not, you could try Concacaf YouTube channel. If you're going to be trying Concacaf YouTube channel, you will be needing a VPN. If you are across the pond, so in the United States or in Canada, do let me know how you're watching tonight's game, and we can try to see if we can watch it together. Let's try to stay on the same page. 2-0. So happy birthday to yourself. I hope you live to see many, many more. You're going for 2-0. Trinidad is without their two best players, Molina and Phillips. And I do have to stick a pin in it, don't I? So I don't see it over on the Jamaica. I don't see it over on the Jamaica. Over on the Jamaica Twitter page, X. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to segue and go for a different option, and we can cast our eyes on the team announcements, right? We can go ahead and look at the team announcements there. I think I'm going to have to make myself smaller so you guys can see this one. And let's just remove that comment there and also the headline. And you guys can go ahead and look at the starting 11. Again, this one is kicking off in under 30 minutes time. Front freezer looks like the same exact team to me, guys. Yeah, so no changes. Why fix something if it isn't broken? I think that's the message there from the gaffer, Steve McLaren, where Jamaica is concerned. So you can see this one on the screen. Want me to go ahead and read it out for you? I can most certainly go ahead and do that. You got Jamali waits between the sticks, and he steps in the absence of the captain, Andre Blake. Andre Blake is on the sidelines there due to a hamstring injury. Hopefully he'll be back for the next window. So hopefully be back for the October window. And the back line consists of Lambakisa, Lee, Low is the captain, typically the vice captain, but in the absence of Andre Blake, he's done in the captain's armband, and the backline is completed by King. And in midfield, we have Hayden, Palmer, and Russell, and the front three remains the same. You've got Campbell, Bailey, Ty, Kadamateri, and also Ronaldo Cephas is leading the line. For Trinidad and Tobago, you have Smith between the sticks. Their backline consists of Powder, Henry, Trinidad, that's a unique name. Cardines, that's another name that I'm not familiar with. Sealy, Frederick, Rampersad, Spicer, Garcia, and Yates. Let me know what you guys make of the starting 11 there. And you can also cast your eyes on the bench. Of course, we can revert to the starting 11 or any changes, subsequent changes to come throughout the game. And we could also keep our eyes on how the game is being played on screen once the match kicks off. At the moment, there's no commentary to give you guys. Should get something in about just over 20 minutes. In the meantime, have you hit the like button? If you've not hit the like button, how dare you? Go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Can we get to 100 likes before halftime? So I've now moved the goalpost. Thank you to those of you who have taken me to 50 likes before kickoff. If you can take me to 100 likes before halftime, you make me an even happier bunny. Keep those score predictions coming. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this one. Let me know your goal scorers as well. Let's try and up the ante a little bit. Let me know who you think is gonna find themselves on the score sheet. Do you think it's going to be the same as last match? I reckon Bailey's going to put his name on the score sheet tonight. And what an occasion, what a way to do it on home soil in front of your 12th man. I'm sure if that is the case, he's going to be relishing the opportunity, savoring the opportunity, enjoying the moment as he should. So Tyrese Campbell, fancy Tyrese Campbell as a goal scorer tonight, guys. Let me know if you fancy Campbell as a goal scorer tonight. Do you think the captain, not Andre Blake, my apologies, Damian Law will find his name on the score sheet once more? Any super subs in mind? Do let me know if you can think of any super subs. If you can think of any super subs, go ahead and let me know who you think is going to be that impactful sub. It might come down to that. It might come down to a super sub occasion. What we can do though is go ahead and just segue and look at the last time that we played each other. And of course, it wasn't that long ago, was it? We played each other in May. I can't believe it was May. I felt like it was sooner than that. I think maybe because the sun was shining, I assumed that it was summer, but it was in spring. I can't believe that. I really and truly cannot believe that. But you know how this one panned out in the Unity Cup. You can see KC Palmer was a goal scorer. Ramon Burrell, he's not available for tonight's game. He is a goal scorer. And also Richard King there from the penalty spots. Leo Koch was a goal scorer, as was Molino. I do apologize if I butchered your name. Definitely wasn't intentional. So you can see how this one panned out on winning this one on pens. And I don't think we need to go over the penalty shootout. Diego says that he's going for a own goal. Kingley Ledge, pick up yourself. Hi, I'm a Trinidadian fan. Trinidad and Tobago will probably get a 2-1 win or a 3-all draw against Jamaica. I think it's going to be a good game. Pick up yourself. Pick up all the Trinidadians tuning in. Hope you guys are in good health. Hey, well, we saw what happened the last time round. The bare minimum, I am expecting goals tonight. It's the we would call it Clash of the Titans, biggest game in the Caribbean region, I think. Definitely for both nations. Glenroy Stanford, Cephas will score tonight. So you're going for Cephas as a goal scorer. Diego Tubos is going for a Trini own goal. Big up yourself. Hola, I hope you're in good health. Mike Majestic. Wagwan, Jamaica, let's go. What's your score prediction? Let me know your score prediction. We've got about 20 minutes until this one kicks off there inside the National Stadium. I guess we can I just realized you guys couldn't see my screen when I was going through the Unity Cup fixture. My apologies. I thought that you guys could see what was in on the screen in front of you, but Yeah, it didn't show up on that occasion. We shouldn't have any more technical issues, hopefully, touch wood, for the remainder of the live stream. So do keep those score predictions there coming. All right. Let me know who you think. And it's just randomly changed for me. I have no idea what's going on. But let's go ahead and see if we can just focus on the starting 11 for the time being. All right, let's just keep it right there for the starting 11. So score prediction here: 5 goals, CFAS 2, Dixon 2, and that home goal from Trinidad. Why do you guys feel like Trinidad's going to score an own goal? What's that all about? Is that like an inside joke? What am I missing? Is that an inside joke? What am I missing? You guys are saying an own goal by Trinidad and Tobago. I clearly am missing some sort of inside joke, right? Mike Majestic, 2-0 if we defend better than the Unity Cup. All right. Well, we shall wait and see. I'm still sticking by my 3-1. I think it will be 3-1 Jamaica. So we got about 18 minutes. To reiterate, if you're in the Caribbean, you can try Rush Sports. You can also try the Concacaf YouTube channel, but you probably will be needing a VPN. You can stick your location to somewhere in Europe. I don't know, United Kingdom. That one should work for you. And we've got 17 minutes until kickoff. Trinidad love us enough to do that for us. Very cheeky. I mean, look, I have nothing bad to say about the Trinidadians. I enjoy the rivalry between the both of us, and as I said, may the best team win. Not really sure who's going to be the best team on tonight's occasion. And as I always say, yesterday's result is irrelevant. Although we do come into tonight's game. Jamaica come into tonight's game with a 4-0 victory over Bermuda. All of that is pretty much irrelevant now, isn't it? So it's all about what can you do on today's occasion? What can you do this evening at the office? That's what it's all about, isn't it? And I mean, when you talk about Trinidad and Tobago, and the confidence there, the beaming confidence, the glowing confidence from their gaffer Dwight York. He has every right to be confident. Aside from the fact that he has actually captained his nation at a World Cup. In terms of Trinidad, there playing football in the Caribbean region, when it comes to honors won, you have to put some respect on their name. I'd kind of wish they had brought back the Caribbean Cup, because they're the nation there to have won it the most, aren't they? They've won it 8 times in comparison to Jamaica's 6. And the last nation there to have won the Caribbean Cup would have been Curaçao. So you do have to put some respect on their names. I don't believe he said the office is irrelevant. I think whoever is saying that misquoted him. Not from what I could see. He said that he doesn't fear Jamaica, and I think as a legend of his country, you're going up against your biggest rivals, whether that's just in CONCACAF or just in general. I don't expect him to be waxing lyrical about Jamaica. Why should he? He doesn't always any wonderful words. And again, in terms of that quote there, that sent a couple people over the edge with Dwight York. Again, in fairness to him, the actual quote, or a couple of the quotes, he actually stated, "We respect Jamaica." Subsequently, he then went on to saying, "But we don't fear them." And his reason for that there, he said, "I don't think they're in a real healthy place themselves, despite the 4-0 win over Bermuda." And he also extended that by saying that, and they won't be really looking forward to playing against Trinidad and Tobago if his country perform the way they can perform. And so I don't really think you can knock him for what he said, but I don't think that he said that the national stadium is irrelevant. I can't imagine him saying that. Curaçao, they beat Jamaica to win. Huh? Curaçao. Oh, okay. The Caribbean Cup. Yes. Damari, I think he's on he's in the treatment room. I think we got a couple players there in the treatment room. with their respective clubs, hence their omission from this particular window. I swear Trinidad and Tobago will get a win or a draw, but the game will end in a draw, I guess. You know, when someone's betting and they're covering all possibility, and you're just kind of looking and thinking, gee, thank you for that. Thanks. They're either going to win, draw, or lose. Trust me, that's either they're 100% either going to win, draw, or lose. Thanks. Thank you for that. Jamaica Red Devil, I hope you are in good health. Jamaican Red Devil, my apologies. Trinidad is always a tricky test. Yeah, Trinidad, you can't be sticking out your chest against one of your biggest rivals there. You know, they want it just as bad as we want it. And I don't know about you, but I love the fighting talk. I love the fact that they're not overly respecting us. And I think that's how it should be. I think if we want to grow football in the Caribbean region, we need to be having those type of fighting talks, of course, with respect, you know, but we need to be coming into games with confidence and saying, look, you know, great respect to you, but we're not going to fear you. And that's the message there from Dwight York. That's because Jamaica played better, almost better than Trinidad played. Okay. So we got about 12 minutes until kickoff, guys. So we got about 12 minutes until kickoff. So do grab your snacks if you need to get some snacks in you. And yeah, brace yourself for what I am hoping will be an excellent match. Let me see if I can bring something up on my screen for you guys. Bear with me. I'm just trying to do some little technical stuff. It's funny how a quote can rattle people. But you know, I don't even think he meant it in a bad way. But it's just funny what a quote can do, isn't it? It's real funny what a quote can do. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and maybe change my screen temporarily for you guys. If you guys want me to give you that starting 11 again, you will let me know, and obviously I will go ahead and do so. No problem doing that for you guys. So let me know if you want me to give you that starting 11 again, and you can just cast your eyes on the screen in front of you. You should be able to see that one with the countdown. If you've not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? It does not cost you a penny. Go ahead and hit the like button. Lenworth Winter, good evening. I hope you're in a good health. Unique surname there. Hope you're in good health. Why is it telling me? Is it telling me that my VPN is on? I don't think my VPN is on. Let's try something else. Don't technically need the screen that's in front of me, but I do want to make sure that everything is working for when the game kicks off. We've got kickoff in 10 minutes time. Grab your snacks. Before you do so, hit that like button. All right. Yes, you are. Wonderful stuff. Did it rain at the stadium? I don't believe so. I can check let's go ahead and check the weather app there for you, okay? I'm saying I don't believe so as if I'm in Jamaica, like Jamaica don't rain. Well, according to my app, looks pretty dry, cloudy but dry, but I guess we'll only know when the game kicks off, right? If you're in the National Stadium, let me know. Good to know that you're in good health. I gave my dog the choice of doubles or jerk. Never had doubles. I would love to try some Trinidadian food one day. Again, big ups to all the Trinidadians out there. You gotta fight back. Don't let them do your country like that. Don't let the Jamaicans boss you up in the comments section. Fight back. Let me know your score predictions also. All right, so again, guys, we're edging closer and closer to kickoff, and I should be able to give you guys some commentary in less than 10 minutes. Within less than 10 minutes time, we would have kicked things off against Trinidad and Tobago. All right, so let me go ahead and bring some stuff up. Also need some water I've got my water next to me. It's not a rainy day, it's just spitting. Okay. Bubbling helps to keep the players cool, right? So that's probably one positive there. If one more of you could hit the like button, it would have taken me to 100 likes before halftime. I think that's the quickest 100 likes I've had on a live stream. So if you guys can do that, I'll be forever grateful. All right. I'm keeping my eyes on my screen to see when the live stream begins in terms of the build up inside the national stadium. I trust that by now, given that we're under 10 minutes until kickoff, that the teams, my apologies, would have gone through their warm-ups already and have probably made their way back to the tunnel, back inside their changing rooms, and waiting to come back out and sing their national anthem, their respective national anthem, until things get underway. But before I forget my manners, massive thank you to those of you for tuning into my live stream for whatever the reason is. Thank you so much for choosing my live stream for tonight's game. Hopefully it's not the first and the last. So do keep those score predictions coming for me, okay? And again, massive thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, wouldn't kill you to go ahead and subscribe. Do go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's try and see if we can get some more subscribers on the board. All right. Let me just go ahead and check to see if I got any further updates there for you guys. Let's see. I do need them to start the build up to the game. I'm not really sure why they take so long. I think that's a feedback there that Concacaf need to work on. I think they need to. Maybe that's to do with rights. I don't know if it's just Concacaf way of doing things, or maybe that's to do with the rights. But surely you don't really need rights to focus on stadium build-ups, do you? I would love to hear some pre-match, not pre-match, but just before the game kicks off. You know, you listen to your head coach's. Guess you could call it pre-match. What do you want to call it? Losing train of thoughts. Pre-match thoughts, something of that ilk. I would love to hear some words there from both of the head coaches. Yes, I know we've listened to them in the press conference, but I would love to hear what they have to say inside the national stadium, and also an opportunity to give us some updates on if they've had to make any last minutes calls depending on any potential niggles and so on. So one thing I kind of wish that CONCACAF would work on. Hopefully they will. I think I was watching some CONCACAF competition, Gold Cup, a matter of fact, and the build up to those matches I think was better. So I would love for them to extend that over to the World Cup qualifiers. I think we also heard Michael Antonio and also the Reggae Boyz gaffer Steve McLaren saying that according to the team and his experience, the Gold Cup was one of the best in terms of preparation and delivery. Shame he couldn't deliver his team out of the groups, but it is what it is. So guys, 5 minutes until kickoff. All right. Again, do make sure you go ahead and grab your snacks, make yourselves comfortable. It's almost 1 a.m. So I think I might finish this one maybe 2 o'clock on the dot, because I do need to make sure I get myself to bed, have an early start in the morning. So I think after the game concludes, I might just bring this one to an end. And then I could, if I don't manage to get my post-match thoughts presented to you guys, it might just be a case of I might have to do it on a Wednesday for you, but I'll see what's possible depending on the time. Right, hopefully there's no delays our end. Should be going live with some commentary for you guys in about 4 minutes time. All right. In the meantime, again, massive thank you to those of you who have hit the like button, and also to those of you who have hit the subscribe button as well. Definitely appreciate you guys for doing so. Do football. I trust that you don't want to come on the screen. I wasn't going to bring you on the screen, but you exited that studio, exited my studio faster than Usain in Beijing. So got quick feet. But I wasn't going to bring you on my screen. I trusted that you're in the wrong part of town, but it's good to have you in the studio, even if it was for a brief period. Um, and I'm feeling a little bit more, as I said, guys, calmer than I have been, than I was, I should say, on the last live stream. Definitely feeling much more calmer. Think you probably have the likes of Damian Lowe and his team to thank for that. Man of God, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. I could have sworn I saw a comment from you earlier on, right? Yeah, I thought so. I was thinking, did I not see a comment from you earlier on? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. What's your score prediction? What's your score prediction? Let me know your score prediction. Please give me your score prediction. How you feeling? Hope you and the family are in good health. Always good to see you in the comment section. Let me have a cheeky little score prediction from yourself. Let me know if you reckon the front three are going to be firing on all cylinders, guys. You reckon Bailey, Tyrese, and Cephas going to be firing on all cylinders? Actually, let me go back. I hate this starting 11. Why did it confused me the last time. It said that Cephas was leading the line. I don't think Cephas is leading the line. I just realized what I said. I think it's going to be Bailey leading the line and Cephas and Tyrese on the wings. My apologies. I just realized I was so confused with the lineup on the last live stream that I read it wrong to you guys. So even though the lineup that we looked at very briefly had Cephas leading the line, but I don't think he's going to be leading the line. I think he's going to be at the opposite flank of Tyrese Campbell and Bailey leading the line. All right, so my apologies there. You're going for a 3-0 Jamaica, similar to my scoreline, except I've got 3-1. So we're live and direct inside the National Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica. Got a couple schoolers there inside the National Stadium. Hope you're with your guardians or your loved ones. Want you all to get home safe and sound. Got a sea of black, gold, and green. That's what we like to see. Waiting to see if we can see some Trinidadian fans inside the stadium as well. Hopefully they're there in their numbers, trying to be the ultimate 12 man for their team. But we're looking quite strong inside the National Stadium there, guys. The team is under the tunnel. Inside the tunnel looks good. I gotta give the stadium guys a round of applause for that one. It's looking got a nice little touch to it. Fans still filling out the National Stadium. Got a lad here with an ice bucket. I can see some red stripe, of course. Why not? Inside his little bucket. He's definitely preparing himself for a good time, isn't he? Hopefully he gets the desired result. Yeah, stadium's looking good. I'm looking for a wider shot to see if we've got a near sold out to capacity. At the moment, there's quite a lot of gaps inside the angle that I'm looking at. From the angle that I'm looking at, there's a lot of gaps there, but hopefully, there's probably going to be some late arrivals. But we're looking good. 160 of you tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. If it does, send me an invoice to info@Talawa TV, and I will most certainly reimburse you. I'm confident that I won't need to. Teams being led out by the match officials there. We're less than 5 minutes away until kickoff. Both teams there are exiting the tunnel, making their way onto the field of play. If you haven't given me your score predictions yet, go ahead and give me your score predictions. And if you're looking at the lineup from Google, I trust that they've got this one wrong. I think it's going to be, like I said, Bailey leading the line with Cephas on the wing. So the lads are out on the field. Both teams there are out on the field. Should be waiting on the pending national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. Should then be subsequently followed by Jamaica. So we're currently listening to the national anthem there of Trinidad and Tobago. The boys in Black, red, and white. Correct me in the comment section. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. How do you say the colors for Trinidad? What comes first? Is it the black, the red? I don't think it's the white. So is it red, black, and white? Let me know in the comment section because I reckon I got that wrong. And but of course, black, gold, and green there for Jamaica. Jamaica should not feel Trinidad is anything like what they faced in their last game. Yes, big up the Trinidadian. And this is what I mean. Like they've got some humble supporters. Fair play to yourselves. Fair play to yourselves. But yesterday's result doesn't count. So yes, Jamaica had a positive result against Bermuda, beating them 4 goals to the good. Trinidad and Tobago come into tonight's game on a 0-0 draw against Curaçao. But both of those results there, yes, it means something to the table, but it's pretty much irrelevant. You can't take that result into tonight's game. Means nothing. You have to go out there again and get the all important 3 points, as I like to call it. 6 points. It's a 6-pointer. These types of qualifier games at the final round of the FIFA Men's World Cup Qualifiers. We're now listening to the national anthem of Jamaica. So we are anxiously waiting the kickoff. Good evening. It will be a 2-all draw. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Anthony says that it's going to be a 2-all draw. All right then, Anthony. I hope you're well. Or you're going to show it live. I would love to show it live just for you, but guess what? If I do, I'm going to run into a copyright violation. So sorry to disappoint you. Again, if you want to watch this one, you can go on Rush Sports. Rush Sports showing the game, and you could also try the Concacaf YouTube channel. They'll also be showing the game. If you're in the Caribbean, you might need a VPN. Stick that VPN inside Europe, and you'll be able to watch it. All right, red, black, and white. All right, thank you. Now I know red, black, and white. I'm not going to forget that one. Red, black, and white. So that's how you read it there, guys. My apologies. But thank you for letting me know. Red, black, and white. All right, guys. So we're just minutes away from kickoff. If you haven't given me your score predictions, there's still time throughout the game. Give me your score predictions. I want to know who you guys think will be winning this one. Trinidadian fans, quite a few of them are actually saying Jamaica is winning this one, but you can't say you blame them because they're coming into this one needing to find their shooting boots. They need to find their shooting boots if they're going to get anything out of this game. And points is of the essence. You need points. Another draw is not going to work in their favor. Most certainly they don't want to pick up a loss, so they do need points on the board. So as I mean, even Concacaf is saying that Bailey is out on the left and Campbell is out on the right and Cephas is down the middle. I doubt it, but I'll only really know this one. Jamaica going for a 4-2-3-1 formation according to the Concacaf graphics there. But we'll only know who's leading the line when the game kicks off. All right. Big up yourself, DC. I hope you're well. I think I've already covered that one there for you. You're probably I'm assuming you're in the Caribbean, right? So you might have to check Rush Sports. Big up yourself, Dr. Reed. I hope you and your loved ones there are in good health. Going for a 5-0. All right. Why never just go for a 6-love since you're so close to it? Going for a cheeky 5-0. I love to see it play out. Okay, so yeah, Rush Sports, if you're in the Caribbean, or like I said, try the Concacaf YouTube channel. All right. If you have a VPN, set it to Europe and you can watch it on the Concacaf page. Looking at VAR. VAR is in we've got some Guatemala. I believe the match officials there are from Guatemala, guys. The last match officials for the Bermuda match, those guys there were from Costa Rica. Exactly, got some Guatemalans on duty. So Trinidad and Tobago are going for a 4-4-2 formation, classic formation there for Trinidad and Tobago. And massive thank you to those of you who have already hit the like button. My quickest 100 likes ever. I don't think I've ever picked up that many likes on a live stream. I usually say between kickoff halftime and full time, but you guys have given me more than I bargained for. So thank you very much. And like what DC said there, follow the instruction. The lads are in a huddle. Both teams there are in a huddle. Damian Lowe leading the team talk. He is the captain. Would love to be a little fly just to listen to what's being said. Broken up from their huddle. Stadium looks decent. We're probably going to get more fans filtering into the stadium as the game progress. Remember, it's a school night and a work night as well, so people are probably making their way to the match from either school or work. Hopefully, you got some new fans. It seems that way. Long may it continue. And the game is underway. It's Jamaica who kicks us off. Early foreign there for Trinidad and Tobago. Cardines there with a throw-in. Ball back to Jamaica defense. Looks like the boys are going to try and go for another early goal. Jamaica on the attack there. KC Palmer. Trinidad sniff this one out from defense. I think the boys trying to see if they can get another early goal there on the score line. Trinidad and Tobago, they're trying to string up a threat of their own. Ball to the feet of goalkeeper Jamali Waits. Temporarily, I can't see you guys in the comment section. So I got my eyes locked elsewhere. A very focused Steve McLaren there on the bench next to his coaching staff. So both teams are trying to go for a early goal here, guys. Love to know forward, going for a couple long balls here, guys. Both teams, not just Jamaica or Trinidad. Pitch won't allow for a listen. It's like you read my mind. I didn't wanna be a negative Nancy. I looked at that pitch and I was like, it's not looking good, is it? The pitch not looking good. You can't I mean, look, when they go through the renovations, I'm sure we get a pitch that's a bit like a carpet to play and get the ball rolling. Lambakisa with a throw in. AC Palmer. Damian Lowe. Jamali Waits. He's gonna go long, isn't he? Yeah, he goes long. So as I said there, guys, I'm not really sure. Someone took it there from a distance. Casey Palmer there from a distance. Already there on target, but he fancied himself there. So again, the wide players, as expected, it is Campbell and Cephas with Bailey leading the line. Cephas wiggling inside the box. Thinks that looks like we've got our first throw-in. Jamaica with the first throw-in there, thanks to the efforts of Ronaldo Cephas. And that's what he does, doesn't he? Antagonizes your defense. So Jamaica got a corner kick from Ronaldo Cephas there. My apologies there for the confusion. KC Palmer on corner duties. Goes short. Tyrese Campbell outside the box. At the edge of the box, passes it. God. Good vision. Oh my God. Greg Lee. Think a keeper saved that one, guys. Good pass there from. It's a lovely ball into the box there from Isaac Hayden. Puts it on his heads up. Goalkeeper with a beautiful one-handed save. Deadlock almost broken inside 4+ minutes there, guys. It's a good save there from the Trinidad and Tobago goalkeeper. And I need to remind myself to keep it quiet because it is quite late. Smith with a good one-handed save there to deny Greg Lee from breaking the deadlock. How funny would it be for another defender to score at early doors? Think that what that tells me is the older and experienced guys are stepping up, guys. Am I wrong for assuming so? Am I wrong for saying so? Would have been a lovely header, and that would have been a beautiful assist there from Isaac Hayden. Looks like Trinidad's got a free kick. Looks like it was Frederick the second, number 14, fouled. Got it up against Isaac Hayden. He's looking for a free kick there, but referee's not having it. Ball back to Jamaica. Goes for a long ball to Bailey, but that one didn't quite work out. Back to Trinidad and Tobago. Oh my gosh. Let me know what you make of that. Our best opportunity so far. 6+ minutes played. Greg Lee almost broke the deadlock, guys. Greg Lee almost broke the deadlock. We will look at you. Don't worry, you should talk. You want having only fun if the team wins, but so far so good. So far so good. What's going on here? A little bit of a back and forth between the referee. Looks like what's going on here? Looks like it looks like he might have been asked to leave the field. I think is it Powder? It looks like Powder been asked to leave the field. Not sure what for though. I mean, even Dwight York isn't sure. I think he's left the field, guys. Yeah, so Trinidad at the moment are playing with 10 men. I'm not really sure why he had to leave the field. But that was a very senseless kick there from Trinidad's number 13, Spicer. Gotta be careful when you're dishing those out, especially under the nose of the referee. Jamaica on the attack. Oh, good drive and run inside the box. Ronaldo Sivas again, guys. If you're talking about those drive and runs there on the wing inside the box, you already know who that is, don't you? I think this one has resulted in another corner kick. Yes, it has. Defense had to do their duties. Did that ricochet off the goalpost? Jamaica knocking on the door here, guys. They're knocking on the door here for a early goal. I wouldn't be surprised if they find the back of the net inside the first quarter of an hour because they are knocking. Quick throw inside the box, Tyrese Campbell. Lambakisa whips it inside the box. I think Isaac Hayden just come across and body checked him there. A player on the deck. He's just come along and body checked him, Isaac Hayden, that is. And I think he's done it to Yates. I think he body checked him. I think it's just going to be rewarded into resulting into a free kick and nothing less. I'll make sure he keeps his good eye, because I couldn't, for the love of God, I'm like, what's the issue? You see how we can all watch football and see different things at the same exact time? Good spot there, Doc. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm looking and wondering, I'm like, what's the issue here? I think he's back on the field of play now, though, right? Surely it don't take him that long to change his shorts. How you managed to do that? Assuming maybe training shorts? I don't know. Jamali waits. I think we've got King trying to find Bailey up top again, guys. Similar to what we saw in the game against Bermuda. It's a different type of football here for Bailey as well, especially playing on that type of field. Welcome to Jamaica. Welcome to Concacaf. Welcome to the Caribbean. It's a foul there for Trinidad. Another free kick awarded to them. Who's gonna score the opening goal, guys? Who are you going for the opening goal scorer? Who you think's gonna be the one to find the back of the net? I'm not sure who he was passing that one to. He went long. I'm not really sure who he was passing. Trinidad. I'm not really sure who he was aiming for there, but definitely not one of his compatriots. That ball there back in the hands of Jamali Way. Boots this one up top. Tyrese Campbell goes for it, but he's on the deck. Throw in there, quickly taken throw in for Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, you can also keep your eyes on what's on the graphics there in front of you. It's as accurate as it can be in terms of the ball movement for the game. Okay, so when a goal is scored, then you can see goal on your screen. Not sure if Doc is still feeling his 5-0 victory. CFAS again proven to be a handful. That one there results in a free kick. Looks like Damian Lowe is taking the free kick here. He's telling the guys to go high. Actually, Jamali Waits come along to take the free kick. So they're putting bodies forward here. Jamaica. Jamali goes long. And that one just falls to the feet of the Trinidadian goalkeeper, Smith. Oh, who was that? Was that Richard King just then? Cephas taking on his man. Lambakisa. Touch a little bit heavy there, so he loses it. Trinidadian fans, if you're still tuned in, how you feeling about your team's performance so far? Quarter of an hour played. How you feeling? Do you think you can sneak a result? What's your predictions now that I'm sure the nerves have been settled? See if us there on the attack. So, think again. That's another corner kick to Jamaica. Let's see if they can let this one pay dividends. KC Palmer going across to take the corner kick. Probably his biggest supporter. He's trying. Casey Palmer about to take the corner kick. It's not the best corner. That was a little bit poor in quality. Headed away there by Trinidad and Tobago. Ball cleared there by Garcia. So it did not trouble the defense of Trinidad and Tobago by any stretch of the imagination. Greg Lee will be throwing. Cephas, Greg Lee. Cleared by Trinidad and Tobago. Back to Jamaica. Jamali waits. Move this one forward. Managed to find Cephas inside the box. Cleared again. It's another corner there, guys. He's probably going to have to do something different, isn't he? What's this? Casey Palmer again puts this one into the box, but that's dealt with by the defense of Trinidad. Casey Palmer again. Need a bit of variety there from Cephas, so maybe even more assistance as the game continues, because he's being double marked, isn't he? Difficult to wiggle your way out of those type of situations when the opponents is one onto you, and they've also got more than one player trying to deal with you and silence you. I think Cephas again. I think he tried to take a pop-up goal there, guys, but again rewarded with a corner kick. And Casey Palmer is going over to take yet another corner. I've lost count. What's that? At least 4+ corners so far for Jamaica. And I think it's all thanks to the efforts of Ronaldo Cephas. Let's see if Casey Palmer can put in a better ball. Not great. Not great. We've had our fair share of set pieces so far, guys. We're gonna have to start to make these set pieces count. I'm gonna see if I can see how many corners have we had so far. Let's see if I can look at the corners. Probably have to wait until halftime. Just sure we've had at least 4+ corners so far, right? Curaçao lead Bermuda. Trusted source there in the comment section. So about 20 minutes there on the clock. Still a stalemate. It's still a 0-0. Either side yet to find the back of the net, yet to break the deadlock. Well, he's been a bit rough with the rough house, isn't he? Number 15, Sealy, I think his name is pronounced, for Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad trying to drum up a attack. That one looked like it was sniffed out. Got themselves I think that one was sniffed it out there by Isaac Hayden. So they now have a throw in. And it looks as if we've got some fans making their way into the stadium as expected there, guys. Look like they're going for a long throw in. That one finds its way into the box. It don't have a lot of I think it lacked potency. Either way, we're headed over the crossbar, but another effort there from Trinidad and Tobago. So they're squandering their set pieces, aren't they? Wonder if they need to be a little bit more patient with it. Don't rush it. Be patient, be calm. Work on your accuracy. So it looks like Trinidad and Tobago's got a corner kick here, guys. So Diego two buses saying the midfield sucks. I'm assuming you're referring to Jamaica's midfield, or am I jumping the gun with that one? Steadily approaching the 30 minutes on the clock, and it's still 0-0. Patience. I think we're going to be needing a lot of patience for a game like this, guys. One, the magnitude of the match, and also the fact that biggest rivals going head to head with each other. Spicer on the ball. He has to pass that one. He's trying to worm it, wiggle his way into the box. The boys are onto him though. That one looked like it went out of play by Spicer. Got double marked. Tyrese Campbell and Dexter Lambakisa double marked him. So got a throw in there for Jamaica. What do you guys make of the game so far, guys? No midfield to influence the play for us. As I said, we need a 6, a 8, and a 10. I'm not really sure where that's going to come from. But, the midfield is the engine of the team. There's no spark there, is there? Midfield's a little bit dead. There's no spark there from our midfield. It's an ongoing issue. Trinidad with a throw-in inside our box. Booted away. That's going to be the first card, isn't it? I knew it. It's getting a little bit spicy. It's getting a little bit fiery. Handbags are out. Casey Palmer's found himself in the ref's book. So let's go ahead and look at this one here. We've got the Trinidadian number 14 there down on the decks. I think there's some coming together there with Frederick and also the young Frederick and Casey Palmer. I'm not really sure what happened, But let's see if we can watch this one back on replay. Either way, some resulted with Casey Palmer being in the referee's books. 24 minutes on the clock, and yet again we've picked up a early yellow card. Just waiting to see the replay to see what happened, guys. But I should think one of the, let's see what happened here. Looked like Casey Palmer kicked out at him. It looks like he kicked. What happened? He didn't kick out at him. What did he do? Can't see what he did wrong. I'm watching the replay. I can't really see what he did wrong. Should I rewind that one? Well, nevertheless, he's in the referee's books. Let's go and see if I can rewind this one. I want to see what the hell happened. I don't think he kicked him, guys. Let's see. I feel like he did. It looks to me like he did, but the replay isn't really doing it justice. Let me know if you guys have a better replay for that one, which resulted in Casey Palmer seeing yellow. What happened there, guys? Because my replay is a little bit poor. It's not really showing exactly what happened. Something happened, but I can't really tell if it's a yellow card is justified. So 26 minutes on the clock, 0-0 inside the National Stadium. Trinidad have a throw-in of their own. Elsewhere inside our group, Curaçao 2 goals up. They're 2-0 up against Bermuda. That former Manchester United man Chong, he scored inside the 14th minutes. And he has bagged himself a brace. So the former Manchester United man is back home. He was actually born in Curaçao. And he has put his nation 2-0 up inside 27 minutes. So unlike the last match, both of these games have kicked off at the same exact time. Penalty. It's a penalty shout, but the referee saying no. Richard King says, get up and get on with it. There was a shout for a penalty there for Trinidad and Tobago, guys. The referee stood firm with that one. Said no, if we don't win this game, it's over for the Reggae Boyz. He's gonna score. Jesus. Deadlock broken. Deadlock broken. And that is what you call a good goal. That is what you call a good goal, guys. I can't lie to you. You can only clap. You can only clap. The team that's had the least amount of creativity, the least amount of chance of open the goal scoring, of open their goal scoring account, and it's Garcia that's managed to break the deadlock for Trinidad and Tobago. It's 1-0. Quick play there into the box. He sent him to the shops. He sent him sliding. Who is that went sliding? Oh, Richard King, you went to the shops, my friend. It is Trinidad and Tobago, and they are out in front. The visitors are out in front. You guys didn't predict that one, did you? We're all the Trinidadian fans now. How you feeling? Let me know in the comment section. Your country is out in front. 29 minutes played, and you guys have broken the deadlock. And let's just see if he was in an onside position here, guys. I think you might have to brace yourselves. I think the referee's being spoken to inside his earpiece. See if this one stands. It looked like he was in an onside position, but I think it's being checked. So brace yourself to see if this one stands. Referee's doing this. Referee's like, get back. Don't disturb me. Move. A little bit of a wait here to see if the goal stands. Garcia. This is why you need to be putting away those set pieces there, all those abundance of corners handed to Jamaica. checking for offside, guys. Little bit of a wait. Of course, it's going to be added on before the closing of the first 45. So just have to wait and see what the referee goal does not stand. So it's offside, guys. Yes, he was offside. Good spot. He was definitely offside. So Garcia, yeah, he was definitely offside. So wow, little stroke of luck there for Jamaica. VAR doing their duty, and Jamaica saved by VAR. Definitely was offside. So you can breathe a sigh of relief there if you support the black, gold, and green. Garcia in an offside position. Garcia was the goal scorer, and yeah, definitely offside. Doc was saying it looks like it was a foul on CFAS. Diego is ready to shut up shop. He's saying it's all over. Not quite. It is still 0-0. Again, elsewhere in the group, we have Curaçao beating Bermuda 2 goals to the good. Chong with the brace inside the 14th and the 26th minute. So Doc is still going for a 5-0 Jamaica. Justin Smith, I'm not sure where you're based. If you're in the Caribbean, you can try Rush Sports. Also, if you're in the Caribbean, you could try Concacaf on YouTube, but you will be needing a VPN. It's not over until the fat lady sings. You got Trinidad and Tobago on the attack. Jamaica with bodies back. Trinidad on the attack. He went for the stars that one, Spicer, didn't he? Needed a bit of a calmer head there to try and put that one on target. 32 minutes on the clock, and it is still 0-0. Goal scored there by Garcia was ruled as offside. Spicer just trying his luck. That one didn't work out how he wanted it. So stadium started to look a little bit more fuller. People coming home from work. Also probably there with their children as well. Just a wake-up call for Jamaica. I don't think you need a wake-up call when you're playing against your biggest Caribbean rivals, but I definitely agree with you. Stop squandering these set pieces. Try to put the balls in the back of the net. Yeah, pimp name Slickback is not a happy bunny. Big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Jamaica on the attack here. Looks like Russell with the ball. Passes it to Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer lets this one go. That's Richard King. I think he was trying to find CFAS. That one's gone out for a throw-in for Trinidad and Tobago. Deans with the throw-in. We were predicted Trinidad and Tobago finding the back of the net before Jamaica. But as DC said, that is your warning shot. Damian Lowe. Tyrese. Palmer. King. Lowe. Greg Lee. Woofs this one up top to Ronaldo Cephas. Can he chase it? A little bit too much of a power on that one there from Greg Lee. Steadily approaching the ending of the first 45. He's looking pissed, and he should be. That is Ronaldo Cephas. 34 minutes on the clock. Probably got maybe some 2 additional minutes of added time. They'll never wake up. They'll never defend the office. No problem. More choice, more chances coming. Jamaica midfield non-existent. He's got his goal. He's up and running. He's up and running. Bailey Kai Kadamateri is up and running, guys, and the deadlock has been broken. I did say at the start of the stream that I think it would be a wonderful occasion if he could score on tonight's occasion. Of course, it's his debut inside the national stadium. Already made a debut, his full international debut against Bermuda, and finally he's got a goal to his name. That is Bailey Kai Kadamateri. That goal actually came from a throw-in from funny enough, from Trinidad and Tobago. And it looks as if it was an assist by Casey Palmer. Don't quote me on that one. I need to see this one on replay. But someone passed the ball into the back, into the box of Jamaica, and Bailey latched onto it. Strong finish. 1-0 to Jamaica. So he's got his first goal for his country, and what a time to get it. Trying to see who has that. Trying to see who's got the assist there, guys. Want to be able to watch this one back on replay, but they're not really showing anything. But the goal scored there inside the 36 minutes does belong to the new boy, Bailey. And we're not talking about Leon Bailey to avoid confusion. Leon Bailey's on the sidelines, picked up an injury in his first training session for AS Roma. He's on loan to the Syria club from Aston Villa. So there you have it, your goal scorer. Do you want to see who grabbed that assist? Let me know if you guys have seen a replay your end, who bagged the assist. But nevertheless, we have a 1-0 scoreline. Jamaica out in front, 1 goal to the good. Trinidad and Tobago on the attack, almost came to something, sniffed out there by Greg Lee. You need to be a little bit more patient with these passes, Greg Lee. Like, come on. Be patient. Sometimes I feel like we're so guilty of insanity, guys. Trinidad and Tobago on the attack. Ball went out. That one was from waved offside. My apologies. So that's going to be a goal kick for Jamali Waits. So Bermuda pegged one back in the second game there inside our group. It's now 2-1 to Curaçao. Bermuda, they were trailing 2 goals to the good. I mean, the boy looks good, doesn't he? And he's young. Like, Bailey is 20 years old. He's 20 years old, and that boy means business. That young man means business. He means business. 20 years young. Got him for the next decade and counting. And again, I did say I would comment on Bailey at the ending of this game. I did say that in the last match, and I'm not sure if I want to jinx it. I might have to hold on to what I want to say about him. It's all positive, obviously, but I really want to get ahead of myself. But I think a player like him, you either have it or you don't. And I think he's got some natural talent, some raw material, different from what we currently have, particularly as the forward leading the line. But definitely a great addition to the team. Also, is you see the rosters, them kind of confuse me. Okay, so it's Greg Lee with the assist. Thank you so much, Doc. Appreciate you so much. Couldn't tell if it was Casey Palmer or Greg Lee just because of the hairstyle. Greg Lee and Palmer, you're not a happy bunny, are you? So Greg Lee there with the assists for Bailey's opening goal inside the 36 minutes. Jamaica out in front, leading 1 goal to the good. I predicted a scoreline there of 3-1. No idea if I'm going to be right. Obviously, I would love for us to keep us a clean sheet, but I think it might end 3-1. Doc says it's going to be 5-0. His prediction is 5-0 Jamaica. I got a couple of you, I believe. Rochelle also said 3-1. So Ace99 says anyone but Jamaica to win. Well, you can only other team that could win this match is if not Jamaica, it's Trinidad and Tobago. And how football matches work. Tyrese Campbell, the ball pass it to Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer, I don't know. Casey Palmer, I mean, making some poor decisions, Casey Palmer. Like, keep it calm. Like, why is everyone trying to rush it? Like, calm down. What's the rush? Calm down. What's the rush, guys? It's about almost 4 minutes until the game against with Curaçao and Bermuda comes to an end. They've got about maybe just 5 minutes left inside that game. Currently, it is Curaçao still out in front 2-1 so far. And as I said to you guys, Jamaica leading Trinidad and Tobago 1 goal to the good. Fabi Sachs, I hope you're well. Should I make... You're going for 3-0. All right, you're going for a 3-love to Jamaica. All right, I mean, you got it right the last time round, didn't you? So I'm not going to argue against you. You got it right the last time round. So who knows? You probably bang on the money. I'm still sticking with 3-1 Jamaica though. Referee's not having it tonight, is he? Referee's not having it. Referee's telling them stop pissing about. Keep it going, son. Keep it moving. Dwight York is pissed, and rightly so. So his players wasting time. Like, you're trailing. You should not be trying to waste time. Anyways, Dexter Lambakisa with the ball in his hand for a throw-in. What's going on with these Trinidadian players? Like, what's the issue now? Like, why is he being told to come off the field? Isaac Hayden in the referee's book as well there, guys. Bit of a clumsy challenge there by Isaac Hayden. So that's midfield, or they're on 2 yellow cards in our midfield, Palmer and Hayden. So are we saying that we need a substitution there inside the midfield, guys? I reckon we're probably going to have to make a sub. So Palmer and Hayden inside the referee's books. And as Doc quite rightly informed you guys, Greg Lee with the assist for Bailey's opening goal. It's Bailey Ty Kadamateri. Strong strikers finish there from Bailey. Yeah, his dad was. So exactly, it's in his blood, isn't it? It's in his DNA. Diego says Casey always gives the ball away. I just think he needs to just calm down just a little bit. Just keep it calm, you know? Just keep it calm. Just keep it calm. And all those CFAS sniffed away there by Trinidad and Tobago, booted out wide. But about 1 minute of normal time, possibly maybe some 2 additional minutes there on the clock. Greg Lee going over for a throw-in. Referee blows his whistle, so that looks like it has to be retaken. Latter stages of this game probably going to be a smash and grab. What do you guys feel about that one? Losing possession in midfield, that is just madness. Booted away there by Damian Lowe on the deck, but that one is I think it's resulted in a free kick to Jamaica. Fergie time on the clock. We've got an additional 5 minutes. I think that's because of the. What is he doing? What's Spicer doing? For one, Damian Lowe is the calmest of the opposition. They're trying to rough up the rough house there, guys. So I think because of the weight from the call by VAR, we've got some Fergie time on the clock. 5+ minutes of additional time. They're roughing up our captain here, guys. You don't see that every match, do you? But you're seeing it now in a couple of glimpses of play. Who you guys taking off? Who you guys taking off for the Reggae Boyz? We can't really afford to go a player down, can we? Or unless we're going to say we trust Casey and Isaac to be disciplined and not make any irrational decision that could see themselves picking up a second yellow card. No midfield triangle is hard to watch. It'll be an even harder watch if you pick up a double yellow. And an even harder watch if it's a double yellow. Hopefully not though. In the other match, if we check that one, Bermuda have pegged them back. It's 2-2 now for Curaçao. Curaçao were out in front, leading 2 goals to the good, but Bermuda have come right back into this, guys, on the stroke of half time inside the 45th plus minutes. They have found an equalizer through Williams. So 4 goals scored in the game against Curaçao, and Bermuda is heating up in our group, isn't it? Everyone's trying to score goals. Those goal difference might prove to be the decider come the latter stages of the year. Trinidad Tobago they wiggle their way into the box. Good save there by Jamali Wait. Trying to see if they can get a equalizer there, guys, as we head into the halftime break. I think both of those nations, they're going to be going for a win, aren't they? Curaçao and Bermuda. Pimp name Slipback's not a happy bunny with CFAS. I'm gonna say he's probably just a slow learner because I do want him to get it right. He's definitely got that Martinelli trait about him. That's the thing, isn't it? He's got that him and Martinelli, they say they share the same gene. They definitely share the same gene. Definitely got the same gene. Got about less than 2 minutes of additional time to get through. Jamaica here still hanging on by 1 goal to the good. Ball there from KC Palmer to Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell. Oh, with the effort there from Tyrese Campbell. Good save there by low-handed save there by Smith to deny Jamaica of doubling their lead. 4 minutes of additional time already gone by. So 1 more minute of additional time to play until the referee blows his whistle. Trinidad and Tobago trying to find the equalizer, though sniffed out by Richard King. And Jamaica now have to deal with probably the final bits of action there before the referee blows his whistle. They have to deal with a corner kick. See how this one hands out. Claudine standing over the corner kick. It's not what Cardenas had in mind, is it? think the referee going to blow his whistle any minute now, any second now, and he does. So Jamaica go into the halftime break leading by 1 goal to the good. So goal there that came from Bailey Ty Kadamateri. He's making his Jamaica debut, already made his full international debut against Bermuda. I think many of us believe that he should have scored against Bermuda, but nevertheless, he has managed to find the back of the net on tonight's occasion. And Jamaica out in front, 1 goal to the good. That goal there from Bailey scored inside the 36 minutes. That's before earlier on in the game, just after the 30-minute mark, Jamaica had a bit of a scare of their own. Trinidad and Tobago managed to find the ball in the back of the net, managed to put the ball in the back of the net, but that one was ruled offside because Garcia was in a offside position. Garcia was the goal scorer. That one there was as DC said, a wake-up call from Jamaica. Elsewhere in our group, there is halftime in both games. Just to reiterate, Curaçao and Bermuda currently 4 goals scored in that match, 2 goals apiece for both nations. Let me know what you guys make of the game so far for the Reggae Boyz. How are you feeling? And we got Mr. Michael Ricketts inside the National Stadium. Also, Miss Babsy Grain, she's there, and the Prime Minister, Mr. Andrew Holness. So they're always present though, aren't they? Inside the National Stadium watching some football. Let me know what you guys make of the game so far. How you feeling about the scoreline? Doc said it. I'm not sure if he's still going for a 5-0 Jamaica, but he did say 5-0. I'm still saying 3-1. We do have Fabi Sachs. Fabi Sachs said 4-0 Jamaica. Rochelle said 3-1 Jamaica. I think me and Rochelle sharing the same scoreline. Let me know what you guys make of the scoreline. KJ had Jamaica 3-1 also. Man of God had 3-0 for Jamaica. So let's see who's going to be accurate. Hopefully, we're more accurate than a couple of our players there when trying to find the back of the net. Diego Tulbos had 1-0 for Jamaica. Fitzroy McKenzie had 4-0. I believe he was going 4-0 for Jamaica. Do correct me if I am wrong. But that was a couple of the score lines there that came through from you guys in the comment section. Massive thank you to you guys there for choosing my live stream. Definitely appreciate you guys. Women's wingers them selfish said a pimp named Slipback. We sending York back to Trinidad and Tobago with shares 3 love, says Fabi Sachs. I might not make it to the second half. Majestic, I can't tell if you're bored of the match or if you're just tired, but nevertheless, Diego is going for a 1-0, 1 love Jamaica. And that is how we are looking. All I need at this point is for you to just secure that win, extend your lead at the top of the table. It's 2 a.m. for me. So by the time we finish this one, it's probably going to be close to 3 a.m. in the morning. So definitely got my maths wrong there. I did say by 2 o'clock I should be done. I don't know why I assumed that, but so I'll be closing up on my live stream 3 a.m. I don't really think I'll have time to dive into any post-match thoughts with you guys. So I apologize before we get to that point, but I'm sure you guys can understand that it is pretty late where I am and I have an early start, so I need to make sure I get as much rest as possible. But before I close off, I'll check to see who is live in our space and perhaps I can redirect you guys over to a couple other channels. All right. JT, pick up yourself. We're on the same time zone, so I know how you're feeling. Finally a good game I stayed up for. So you're pleased with what you're seeing. Jamaica out in front, halftime, 1 goal to the good, thanks to new boy Bailey Ty Kadamateri scoring on his Jamaica debut. And as I said, elsewhere in our group, it's halftime. Curaçao and Bermuda, 4 goals scored in that game, 2 goals apiece. Jamaica, George McIntosh You're going for Jamaica 2-1. All right. So you believe that the visitors there will find the back of the net, as do I. They've already found the back of the net, but it was from an offside position. They've already managed to find the back of the net, just not in the way that they wanted to, or peg that one back for them. I do need this one second 45 to speed up and get over the line because I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. So I do need it to just move along quickly. I'm feeling very tired, guys, but I'm going to keep at it and keep going just for you guys because obviously you guys have given me a moment of your time and I have to just keep on going. 150 of you tuning in, please do go ahead and kindly hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, massive thank you to those of you who have been rocking with me for 2 hours, bang on 2 hours. Thank you so much to those of you who have been showing me your love and support. It does not go unnoticed. From the bottom of my heart, it does mean so much. I can't believe that I've kept you guys engaged for a full first 45 and you guys have not left me and it's gone up. The viewers are jumping in, some are jumping out. Fair play. But thank you guys so much for rocking with me. You're making this live stream so easy for myself. George Rockintosh says, nice, get your beauty rest. I will be needing my beauty rest. Absolutely. I've got an early start tomorrow and that's the issue when I'm about 5 to 6 hours ahead of most of you. So I don't really like early kickoffs for myself. This one kicked off at 1 a.m. my time. And myself and JT were on the same time zone. So I don't know, maybe he was a smarter of the two. Perhaps he got some beauty rest in the day. So he's probably in a better position than myself. All right, let's take a pin in it and let's see if I can go back and look at those stats there that I was talking to you guys about. All right, so shots there for Jamaica 5 in comparison to Trinidad and Tobago's 4 shots on target, 2 Trinidad and Tobago 2 for Jamaica, 1 for Trinidad and Tobago. Possession Jamaica with 49% percentage 49% possession, Trinidad and Tobago with 51%. Passes 164 for Jamaica, 176 for Trinidad and Tobago. Pass accuracy 82% for the boys in black, gold, and green, and 80 for the Soca Warriors. Fouls, Jamaica with 5 fouls compared to Trinidad and Tobago's 3. Yellow cards, that is an accumulation of 2 yellow cards there for Jamaica. That is Isaac Hayden and Casey Palmer. They're in the referee's book, so they have to tread with tremendous caution for the remainder of what should be an intense 45. Final 45. Red cards, no red cards, offside, 1 apiece. Jamaica with 5 corners compared to Trinidad and Tobago's 2. I'm gonna feel like we had more than 5 corners though. But hopefully by the end of the live stream, you're not saying that's 5 corners wasted. Coincidentally, even though I did sit here saying that we need to make most of these these set pieces, we actually got the opening goal from a throw-in. So a throw-in there that Greg Lee latched onto. He jumped high and headed that one right into the box at the feet of Bailey Tai Kadamateri. And that young man was not going to miss from there, I can tell you that. He's going to be a fan favorite. Bailey Tai Kadamateri is, I think he's bang on the money to be a fan favorite. So calm, so composed, so mature. For 20 years old, he's bang on the money to go down as a fan favorite. And don't want to overpraise him too much because I don't really want to jinx it. If for those of you who do believe in jinx, that is, but he's on the right path, right trajectory. Long may it continue. Again, half time in the game against Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. This one played in Kingston, Jamaica. It is Jamaica out in front, 1 goal to the good. Let me know how you think this one's going to finish. How you feeling if you just tuned into the live stream? Big up yourself. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. You're on the graveyard shift. I hope you're steady on the graveyard shift. Don't work yourself through to the ground. You're just a number. You're just a number. It's just an asset until the new shiny toy comes along. So put yourself first. Be balanced. Hope you're able to get through your graveyard shift, and I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. And yeah, talk at me, you guys, there in the comment section. How you feeling after that first 45? Please, not so please. No, there's a little bit of a frustration there, definitely for me where the set pieces are concerned. CFAS being double marked. I think I've seen him being triple marked as well, if my eyes not fooling me, not to make excuses for himself. But like I said, CFAS does have that Martinelli gene. And if you watch Martinelli, you don't even need to watch Martinelli religiously. You just know that, I don't know if it's a coaching thing with Martinelli. But him as a left winger, I just don't think he's got the X factor for a left winger. Not sure if you want to stick him as a center forward. But yeah, he's got that Martinelli gene. The two of them have the same gene alike. So let me know how you think this one's going to finish, right? I think I'm going to stick with my guns. I'm still going with 3-1 Jamaica. All right. Let's see if there's some more football there to look at elsewhere. I want to make sure. Say Concacaf. I'm struggling to think. Concacaf. Second half is almost underway, okay, guys? Okay, so you do have some more choices there. In about under an hour, you also can tune into when this game finishes. These two game finishes, you can choose it tune into Honduras, Nicaragua if you fancy that, or perhaps you fancy something a little bit closer to home. You also have Costa Rica taking on Haiti, right? So you got some more football there for your football heads to tune into. All right. So looking at an overhead shot there of the National Stadium, and we know that the track is beautiful. Loving the track at the National Stadium. Quite a lot of people. I think you got a good turnout there inside the National Stadium. A really good turnout there. The 12th man have definitely backed their team. Long may it continue. Wise, CFAS is currently playing better than Gray in that position. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm sure a couple times I've seen that he's been double marked. They're really doing their homework on him. They're not allowing him to have his way. But nevertheless, I think he's going to have to try something different. You can't keep going with the same ideas and hoping that will pay dividends. You got to try something different, mix it up a bit. And that's the reason why I say I think he's got that Martinelli gene. And now, at that point there, guys, the lads are back out on the field of play, by the way, but I'm at that point where I'm truly starting to feel tired. So goalkeepers there are going through their warm-ups, and also the subs are going through their warm-ups. So we're probably just minutes away until kickoff. The rest of the squad there have exited the tunnel. I can't see any changes. Palmer and Hayden. So Isaac Hayden and Casey Palmer, they're both on yellow cards there, and no changes for either two. Again, let me know in the comment section who would take off. All right, that's another thing there. Can't tell. Is she? Who is she? Who are you talking about? Who is an Arsenal fan? I don't know any Arsenal fans. Enlighten me. Who's an Arsenal fan, Diego? Can't say I've ever seen an Arsenal fan in my life, to be honest with you, but do share. Maybe there's a couple Arsenal fans in the comment section. I don't know. I don't know any, but who knows? All right, guys. Second 45 is just minutes away. I don't know. So that's a strong allegation there, Diego. That's a very strong me, an Arsenal fan. It's a strong allegation there. I'm not sure if I like that one. Not sure if I like that one. Referee looking at his clock. I do want this second 45 to just speed up. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. And yeah, I made my mind up. Come the ending of the second 45, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Quite promptly. Because it is late. My back's now starting to hurt. It's Trinidad on the attack. I thought there was an E in your name. I'm so sorry. I butchered your name. So it's Digo. I thought there was a E in your name. I'm so sorry. That was my apologies. All right. I didn't mean that. So it's Digo. Thank you for the correction. For some reason I thought I was saying Diego. I'm sorry about that. All right. All right then, guys. Back to the game. Who's going for the first subs, guys? Who do you think is going for the first subs? No, seriously, thank you for correcting me. I don't like getting people's names wrong. One of my pet peeves. I don't like it. He's gonna shoot from distance, isn't he? Whew. Good effort. It's exactly what you should be doing there, young man. That's exactly what you should be doing. Just outside the box there. Saley to Frederick. Frederick fancying his chances there from just outside the box. That one went inches wide. That's exactly what you should be doing. You know, take your chances. Take a quick little glance over at the other game. So they've resumed there into their second 45, as are we. So I'll keep an eye on that one. If you guys want to update me, feel free to do so. Who's your man of the match so far, guys? I think it's quite the obvious one. If it states like this, the man of the match is going to be your goal scorer, isn't it? But who's your man of the match so far? Trinidad with a quick throw in. What was the instructions there for Trinidad and Tobago and Damian Lowe? Seem to be onto him tonight for some reason. Trinidad's got a corner kick here, guys. Jamaica have to deal with a corner kick. See what happens here. Cardina's there with a corner kick inside the box, still up in the air a little bit. See if us running away on the wings. Looks like did he not foul him? Starting to lose my patience here, guys. The time's definitely getting to me. Definitely not a fan of late streams, but it is what it is. think Trinidad at early doors playing with a bit more urgency for obvious reasons. They really can't afford to lose this one. They're knocking on the door a little bit. They're down. That one has effort there resulted in another corner kick. So who you guys going for your halftime changes? Who you guys going for your halftime changes? So 50 minutes there on the clock, guys, and it's still 1-0 to Jamaica, though you do have Trinidad trying to find a equalizer. He's really in no hurry to take that kick there, is the Jamali Wait. Looks like we're going for some subs. Finally, looks like Karoy Anderson's getting ready to come on there, guys. I think that's a good decision. It's like we're going for a double sub. I think Jamaica getting ready to do a double sub. It looks like Karoy Anderson's about to come on. I can't see who the other player is, but it looks like we're going for a double sub before the 60-minute mark. So it's Kahim Dixon and Anderson coming on. Jamaica on the attack though. Would have been offside nevertheless. So let's see how we looking with these substitutions. So that is the end of the night for KC Palmer, to be expected, given that he is on a yellow card. So he's coming off. Coming off for Karoy Anderson. And Tyrese Campbell's coming off for Kahim Dixon. So that's Dixon and Anderson on for KC Palmer and Tyrese Campbell. Is that the substitution that you guys had in mind? I mean, we needed to make a sub in midfield, didn't we? Can't have two of your midfielders on yellow card. It's a bit crazy, but it is what it is. Ravi DJ, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Are you going 2-0 Jamaica? Dixon can go on him, all right. Palmer is off. Yeah, I think you got to play it safe. You can't be taking those type of gambles in these high-stake matches. Oh, nice little footwork there from Bailey. Good find. He's managed to find sub Kahim Dixon is inside the box. Good footwork there from Bailey. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of complaints come the end of the night about this match. But hey, listen, at this stage of the tournament, you just need to be securing those wins. If you can cushion that with a healthy goal difference, even better. But I reckon there's gonna be some complaints. We've got to throw in. Steadily approaching 60 minutes there on the clock. Team Dixon there is trying to egg this the 12th man on. So Dixon came on there for his parent club teammates, Tyrese Campbell. So who's on the free kick duties now that KC Palmer is left? Okay, back to Dexter Lambakisa, similar to last match against Bermuda. See if he can put this one with some accuracy inside the box. I think he went for the back post. It didn't work out according to plan, that one there, guys. What you guys saying for me in the comment section? I think you guys have gone a little bit quiet on me. I think you guys have definitely gone quiet. Need you guys to speak with me because I'm struggling to hold on now, guys. Hopefully they're not like me. Hopefully the team aren't like me because I'm definitely struggling right now. It's a coming a little bit of a tough watch for me. Anyone saw the pass from? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think that was the pass to Kaheem Dixon moments ago, right? I need to I can't see him at the moment. It looks like he's still in midfield to me. Yeah, he's still in midfield currently. A bit deep in midfield at the moment, but he's high in midfield, I should say. My apologies because we are on the attack, but nevertheless, he's in midfield. Got a driving run there from Dexter Lambakisa. He's still got the ball. Slip, Tyrese. Kaheem Dixon picks it up. Come on, look at the net. Yes. 2-0. 2-0, guys. There we go. 2-0. I think it's Jonathan Russell there, guys. I think it's Jonathan Russell with the double. 2-0. Just hope I'm not too loud for my neighbors. They're gonna hate me. I need to make sure that I keep quiet. McLaren's he's not even celebrating, just like lovely finish there from Russell. Kaheem Dixon, oh, stop that. What a ball from Kaheem Dixon. I won't even ruin it for you guys. What a ball. Oh, love that. I think Bailey Kaikanamateri chest down that ball there from Kaheem Dixon. So I think Bailey Kaikanamateri, I think he's bagged himself an assist there, guys. Love that. Lovely burst of energy there from the substitute Kaheem Dixon. You want to watch this one back on replay there, guys. Love that. What's going on? What's going on? Why are we checking for offside? What's going on here? What they complaining about? Don't think there's a check for offside here, guys, but it seems like there's some dialogue going on between one of the Trinidadian players. Richard King's getting involved. Richard King's like, less of that. I'm not trying to hear that. What's going on here, guys? Referee's doing this. Calm down. I think he might be getting some. I think they're speaking in his ear here, guys. I'm not sure if it's the if VAR's gonna get involved here, guys. What's going on your end? What can you guys see? Looks like VAR might be getting involved. Damian Lowe's telling the fans to make some noise. I have to brace ourselves here, guys. I hope it doesn't get chalked off because that was a lovely goal. I think the goal stands here, guys. Yeah, the goal stands, and deservedly so. The goal stands. Yeah, I was wondering. I think that's what they were saying that I think they were saying that it could be a possible offside. I'm not really sure for who, because he wasn't in an offside position. I think their last play actually kept Russell on. A beautiful chested pass there from Bailey Ty Kadamateri. That boy's got a bit of swagger about him, doesn't he? So that's 2 goals there for Jamaica. That boy definitely got some swagger about him. Jonathan Russell on the score sheet again for Jamaica. We'll get used to saying that, couldn't we? Jonathan Russell finding the back of the net. And to think about it, we're that long ago that we had to be asking, where is Jonathan Russell? Like, why isn't he being called up? And get used to Russell being back on the score sheet for his country. Might be, I think we might be seeing another yellow card. I'm gonna double check that one there for you guys. Just bear with me. Let me do a quick little check. Let's go and see what's going on that one. So another yellow card there, guys. I saw the referee with his notepad. Is anyone else in the books? Did he put someone else in the book? I don't think he did, but I saw him with his little notepad. Yes, but the ball came off a Trini player, so no offside. I do like that. I like the pass from Kaheem Dixon and the chest down by Bailey Ty Kadamateri. Come on, 90 minutes. Come on, I'm getting a little bit tired here. Please hurry up. So 61 minutes there on the clock. Jamaica out in front. 2 goals to the good. Goals there from Bailey Ty Kadamateri and also Jonathan Russell. Despite that chest down there from Bailey Ty Kadamateri, looks like it's the assist, as I think someone in the comment section said it. I think it was Digo in the comment section that said it, that one of the Trinity players actually touched it last. So it's not going to be getting the assist. So good substitution there for, even though it might have surprised a few, Tyrese Campbell coming off for it. Kaheem Dixon, so you call instant impact. So you gotta give the coaching staff credit where credit's due. That's twice now in back-to-back games where the subs have come on and made an instant impact. Long may it continue. I'm struggling to hang on, guys, but I'm gonna hang on just for you guys. Oof. Deficit have been halved. Brace yourself for this one. The deficit has been halved there, guys. Garcia again. He found the back of the net inside the 30th minutes of the, obviously the first half. That one was ruled offside. This one looks like it's going to stand though. I can't see no problems with this one. So Trinidad have pulled one back. So they've broken that run of clean sheets there for Jamaica. And it's a clumsy pass there by the skipper, Damian Lowe. Very clumsy pass there, and Trinidad and Tobago well alert. And they've bust the net of the black, gold, and green. So right now we're looking at some squeaky bum time. Brace yourself for what might be a blockbuster finish here from either side. 63 minutes there on the clock. It's 2-1. What now? Why am I looking at the referee? What is it now? Is it calls for another offside? I mean, they really would have upset the football gods if they've got an a check for another offside, guys. So brace yourselves. It'll be really cruel to them if it's waved offside yet again. They upset the football gods. My heavens. It's just not their night. It's been ruled offside, guys. It has been ruled offside. So 2 goals and it's been ruled offside. I want to watch that one back on replay. It's been ruled offside. I mean, Damian Lowe's definitely got to be feeling like a lucky man because he's the captain, but I don't see how it was offside. Maybe you guys can enlighten me. They haven't shown a replay my end, but obviously I saw that the match officials ruled for a offside, and Damian Lowe is a very lucky man there. Very clumsy pass there from Damian Lowe. Pretty much thankfully through the VAR would have handed Trinidad some glimmer of hope there. Yeah, the VAR is definitely saving Jamaica, aren't they? Can you imagine if it wasn't in play? Okay, him Dixon lofts it up stopper. He finds Bailey Kaitanamateri. Oh, good effort. This young man's got a footballing brain. Bailey Kaitanamateri just got a footballing brain. It's just you either have it or you don't you? You've either got it or you don't. He's on his bikes instantly. He sees that ball coming. He's on its bikes. Fair play. He kicked it at the keeper. But he knows exactly what he's trying to execute, doesn't he? Might have to put an. Oh Lord, no, let's not. VAR definitely man of the match for me. Off this into. In about 30 minutes time, if you want to catch some more football action again, Costa Rica versus Haiti. That's another option there. Nicaragua and Honduras is another option there for you guys, okay? So Jamaica leading by 2 goals to the good still, despite Trinidad and Tobago finding the back of the net twice. They've definitely somehow upset the football gods. Don't ask me how. The football gods is not on their side tonight, are they? Twice they found the back of the net. Twice it's been chalked off by VAR. VAR definitely a man of the match. I told you that we need at least 2 more goals to be safe. Luckily for me, it was almost 70 minutes there on the clock. And as I said, as soon as we hit that final whistle, guys, I'm going to have to love you and leave you because it is very late my end. It's coming up to almost 3 a.m. That's about 2:33 my time. So we'll have to love you and leave you. Trinidad doing some defensive duties there. Be safe. Same to you. Same to you. Be safe to you also. They're not stopping despite being probably deflated at some point with those 2 goals being chalked off. They're still banging on our door. That one went high. Something just popped into my head. What is his name? What's his name? Oh, Garcia. Garcia look a little bit like Certified Samson. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but if you're Trinidadian, then you should know. But Garcia and Certified Samson got some similarities there. I'm looking at him and Can't help but to laugh. Dixon and Bailey has football IQ, 100%. Garcia was well offside. They just showed it. And yeah, speaking about football IQ, that's probably something that he needs to work at, isn't it? Moving too fast. Foot moving quicker than your head. Well, I know Damian Lowe is definitely relieved that that second goal scored by Trinidad again subsequently ruled offside. 2 goals for Trinidad ruled offside. Captain Barrow asks the football gods for a favor. Perhaps. May his soul rest in peace. Throw in there for Trinidad and Tobago safely in the hands of Jamali Wait. Jamali Wait, by the way, stepped up in the absence of Andre Blake, and he's done a good job. So far, despite the goals found in the back of the net, that's another clean sheet in his back pocket. So far, still have a little distance to go, though. 70 minutes on the clock. I feel bad that I won't be able to stay with you guys come full time, but I really do have to love you and leave you. And if it wasn't so late, I would definitely stick around, but just not in the position to be able to do so, unfortunately. Right? It's definitely not in the position to do so. How you guys feeling, by the way? How you guys feeling with the results so far? Trinidad on the attack. Oh, think they found the back of the net now. No way that's going to be ruled offside. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Time your run. Why are you doing? Your miles offside. Garcia again. You are so frustrating. You are. If I was Trinidadian, I'll be banging my head against the wall. 3 times you've done this. Time your run. It's not even football gods. It's just Garcia. Garcia, I don't know. It's like you're the enemy that's forming against your own country. You're not serious. You are not serious at all. He's not serious, is he? Through a hat trick of offsides. You've managed to find the back of the net 3 times, and on the 3 occasions you're offside. You're not a serious bunny, mate. You are just not serious. 3 offside goals. At some point, you gotta take him off because he's the enemy that's forming against you. You really gotta take him off. The young number 14 there, from Frederick, he's being substituted. You gotta take off Garcia. I mean, if you don't take him off, I'll take him off for you. You definitely gotta go and sit on the bench. Garcia is off. Jackie's on for Garcia. I believe. Yeah, no, Jackie's on for Frederick. Jackie's on for Frederick and Obiku. I hope I pronounced. Looks like he's got Nigerian heritage. Justin Obiku. Obikwu. So he's on for Garcia because Garcia really is the enemy that's forming against his own country. He has to go and sit on the bench and think about what he's done. 3 goals, 3 offsides. Luckily, I'm not in charge of your itinerary because I just might leave you in Jamaica just for that alone. So let's see. I think they're going for another substitution there. The number 20 needs no introduction. He's very known to the Jamaica crowd, isn't he? So let's see how this one finishes. Brazil 1-0 loss. They've already qualified for the World Cup, so I don't think they're worrying about that one. Can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't remember the last time I saw someone scored a hat trick of offside goals. Real frustrating for him. I cannot believe this man has scored 3 goals and 3 goals were all offside. It's madness. Madness. Bit of madness of our own here with Richard King and Jamali Waits. So Trinidad and Tobago have a corner kick. A Binku, I think that's how he pronounced his name, big lad. I definitely think he's got some Nigerian heritage. You got a corner kick here to deal with for the host. I mean, in World Cup qualifiers for Trinidad and Tobago or in Concacaf, it probably is a record. He's written himself into the record book for all the wrong reasons there, hasn't he, Garcia? He don't deserve no bus shot after that performance. I tell you what, you don't get no doubles after that. Definitely no bus shot or doubles for you after that. So Jamaica still leading 2 goals to the good, 76 minutes there on the clock. How are you guys feeling there in the comment section? You good? You guys feeling what you've seen so far? Technically 4 goals scored. No, 5 goals scored, a matter of fact. 5 goals scored. So you got another 2 substitutions coming off. Goal scorer Jonathan Russell is one of them. Looks like he's going to be replaced by Anglin. You've also got Boza coming on. Boza probably going to be replaced by goal scorer Bailey Taikadamateri. So the goal scorers there coming off. No doubles, literally and figuratively for him. Could have had a hat trick, but he said no. I don't know why. I don't know why. So let's see. Almost 80 minutes there on the clock. Jamaica still out in front. 2 goals to the good. I think I might have to change my screen here, guys. I think I'm going to have to change my screen. Bear with me. I think I'm have to change my screen. Okay, and you guys should not be hearing that, so I do apologize. I think I'm gonna change my screen here, guys. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to change my screen. Going to have to change my screen. Yeah, I've got to change my screen temporarily, guys. All right. So 77 minutes there on the clock. It is making it a little bit more difficult for me to watch, but I think it's probably a better option for the last I think we've still got maybe somewhat 20 plus minutes, maybe some 22 minutes to go. I think for the next 22 minutes, I might have to change my screen temporarily. Hopefully you guys are not hearing the commentary, right? If you can hear it, do let me know. Shouldn't be hearing it. And Jamaica hoping to see this one out. Bozo on the attack, booted away. I think Dixon again in some action. I didn't see that one. Oh, they're showing the replay of Jonathan Russell's goal. Boys there, the subs there, hydrating themselves. Twin the kit man. So I see Twin the kit man. Should think he's still the kit man for the Reggae Girls. I know I've seen him around the Reggae Girls. So I should think he's still the kit man for both the national teams there. Okay, let me try and find my game, sir. 8 minutes on the clock. Jamaica going for another substitution. Colgate coming off for CFAS. What do you guys think about the possibility of us qualifying for the World Cup? I think we're going to qualify, you know, guys. I reckon we're going to qualify for the World Cup. I reckon we're qualifying for the World Cup. I don't know what you guys make of that, but I think we're going to qualify. Of course, we know next up we have Curaçao away in the October window. In October, we have Curaçao away, followed by playing Bermuda at home. So playing Bermuda at home. And then final 2 games in November, we are playing Trinidad and Tobago away. And then we also close things off at home against Curaçao. I would love if by the time we got to November, we kind of know that, yeah, we're good. Would be nice if by the time we got to the final game, we know that we have qualified for the World Cup and you can just turn it into a celebratory affair. But as they say, it isn't over until the fat lady sings. Eight minutes there on the clock. Big ups to you guys there who have hit the like button. Big ups to you guys each and every time. Let me move a couple of my screen closer together. I have a we've got a throw in here being taken by Greg Lee. Trying to go for a third goal here, guys. It's quite high, isn't he, Richard King? He's quite high up here, Richard King. We got Kareem Dixon there dancing with the ball. Boza. Boza is going for something spectacular. He's trying to slice that one. I think just happened here. Okay, it's not Boza. It's like it's Henry that's got himself on the deck. Trinidad's Henry. Might have picked up a little injury there, Henry. Let's see what this one is saying. Chested down there by Boza. Yeah, he was going for something sweet, wasn't he? So what happened to Henry? I'm not really sure what happened to Henry there, guys. Maybe you guys can tidy that one up there for me, but I can't really tell what happened to Henry. But it looks all right to me. So what we're saying, we got 83 minutes there on the clock. Thank God. 7 minutes until the end of the full 90. Some possible additional minutes, maybe some 3+ minutes of additional minutes because of the substitutions and also VAR. So maybe 6 minutes, something like that, guys, for the additional minutes there. We've got a corner kick here to tend to though. No, my apologies. This one isn't a corner. This is a throw-in. Looks like he's gonna go for a long throw-in into the box. He does go for right into the box. That one doesn't come to anything. Jamaica bursting out on the attack. Kaheem Dixon. He's a bit like a live wire, isn't he, Kaheem Dixon? He's all over them like a rash. Don't like that relationship, that bond there between Kaheem Dixon and Boza. You know, big bro, little bro. Definitely like that. Oh, ouch. Okay, I hope he's okay, thank God. Head injuries can be quite nasty, can't they? Any hit to the head can definitely be a nasty accident. So thank God he's okay. Again, thank you for spotting that one out to me. I didn't get no replay which showed me that. So thank you for that. I don't know why I just refreshed my screen. But thank God they didn't score. I have no idea why my mind would refresh the screen just then. Jamaica on the attack. That one there lacked a bit of potency. Who was it that took that strike? Who was that just then? It looks like Dexter Lambakisa. Lacked potency though. Curaçao leading 3 goals, 3-2. Listen, get some woman on the panel. No, we'll leap a man, okay? I don't know any. Find me some. Find me some that wants to come on the panel. I think the space definitely needs more women. Yeah, find me some or tell them to get in touch. Tell them to get in touch. It's good that you guys want to hear from more women. It's definitely good that you guys want to hear more female voices. So thank you for that. Yeah, if you can think of anyone, then yeah, tell them to get in touch with me, and we can arrange a live stream. All right, guys, we've got 86 minutes there on the clock, so this one is slowly coming to an end. Jamaica, as it stands, securing back-to-back wins in the final round of the Concacaf FIFA Men's 2026 World Cup Qualifiers. 2 down. 4 more matches to go. I can see that game there, the 3-2 match there, Doc, just cast my eyes on it. Jesus, I'm just looking at the fixtures. These are going to be another late. Oh my God, we've got a couple more late. I've got a couple more. October. Oh my God. I've got a couple late games coming up, guys. So October. It's not good. What day is that? So that's okay. So October, not bad. Similar, isn't it? It's quite similar. I got some late fixtures here, guys. Is what it is. There's not really much that I can do about it. Is there? Is what it is. It is what it is. But one of the Trinidadian players here down on the deck. Henry is, but he's I don't know, maybe Henry needs a nap. Does he look a bit bigger, guys? Does Dixon look a little bit bigger, or is it my screen? Does he look a little bit bigger? I mean, I know he looks like a naturally built slim lad, but does he look a little bit bigger to you guys? Oh, thank God he's okay. I mean, he didn't need no nap. That was just not the brightest of ideas there. Thank God he's okay. That's a deserved yellow card there, Kaheem. Gotta be careful. Those little tricks and flicks of yours. Happy for the scoreline, but guess what? I'm delighted for this one to come to an end. I can't lie to you. Almost 3 o'clock, 5 minutes to 3. Yeah, he's looking a little bit more bulkier, isn't he? Like I said, he's a slim lad, but he's looking a little bit more bulkier. Definitely look like, I mean, that's what happens when you play your trade overseas, right? They don't play, they put you in that gym. You gotta get more muscles on your body. 5 minutes or more Fergie time. Dwight York's not happy. Dwight York's like 5 minutes after all of that. Should be at least 10. So 5 minutes here, until the game comes to an end. And thank you to those of you guys there who have been watching my last couple of videos for this particular window. Definitely thankful for your support. It does not go unnoticed. So it looks like Jamaica going to register another clean sheet here, guys. So none of us got the scoreline correct for once. Did anyone say 2-0? Actually, I think someone did say 2-0. I think someone in the comment section definitely said 2-0. It's not over until the fat lady sings. I've still got about 4 minutes left to play. Stalambakisa puts this one inside the box. It's dealt with by Trinidad and Tobago, though. I think someone actually 2-0. I can't see the comment section right now because my eyes is locked on the game in front of me. But I think someone actually did predict a 2-0. Let's go and I believe someone in the comment section predicted 2-0. Who was it? I'm almost certain that someone said 2-0. Right? Someone definitely said 2-0. I'm sure I saw 2-0 in the comment section somewhere. Who was it that said 2-0? Ravi the DJ said 2-0 Jamaica. Right. I know someone definitely said 2-0. So far, Ravi, did anybody else says 2-0? If you did, I do apologize, but I was certain that someone definitely said 2-0. Might need Ravi if he's still listening to give us the lottery numbers. And also cornflakes. What a night for you, my friend. You also said 2-0 to Jamaica as well. I know a couple of you said 2-0. So you guys you know your stuff, you're bang on the money if it stays that way. Happy birthday to yourself, cornflakes. How greedy, you're eating cornflakes and 3 points on your birthday. Not many of us can say that. Long may it continue. I pray that you live to see many more years, happy and healthy, rich in health. Closing this one off. I've got about just 4 more minutes there, guys. Rochelle said yes. Someone said 2-0. Yeah, I was figured. I was just like, I know I saw it somewhere. Hanging there. I'm hanging on. I'm definitely hanging on. A bit like our boys there. Steel Dragon, good show. Thank you. Dwight York should have kept it. We don't need to be beefing, Dwight. Oh God, we know Flary, isn't he? 2-0. Very close. Very close. Uh, 2 more minutes there of additional time until this one closes off. Wow. Jeez, I'm tired. So you can see the result there on the screen in front of you. This one has come to an end. So you can see how that one has ended. Ended 2-0 to Jamaica. So the boys have sealed another crucial victory. This time they've done so with yet another clean sheet, back-to-back clean sheet. So that's a positive reading there for the boys. 6 goals scored there in the September window of the final round of the Concacaf FIFA Men's 2026 World Cup Qualifiers. 4 goals to the good against Bermuda over the weekend, and they have managed to finish on a high for this month's international break, beating their arch Caribbean rivals, Trinidad and Tobago. 2 goals to the good, 2 wins, 2 back-to-back clean sheets. You can't complain, can you? They managed to get the job done, which is obviously what we wanted them to do. Get the win. Doesn't matter how you do it at this stage of the qualification round. All you really want is to get the win. If you can get a clean sheet, even better. If you can drum up the goal tally, even better. And thankfully they've managed to do so. Let's take a little peek there at some stats. Not really sure why this one is still going, but let me just wait for this one to come to an end where Google is concerned, or maybe I just do a quick little refresh because I'm really tired and I want to go to my bed. So let's go ahead and look at the stats here. Stats wise, shots, I do have to come back and do a proper preview with you guys, don't I? But just to close up on the shots, 10 for Jamaica, 13 for Trinidad and Tobago. Shots on target, 4 for Jamaica, 2 for the visitors. Possession, 44% possession for the black, green, and gold. And for Trinidad and Tobago, that's 56% possession. Passes, 292 for the host, 367 for the visitors. Pass accuracy, somewhat of a fine margin here with the pass accuracy. Jamaica with 75% pass accuracy compared to Trinidad and Tobago 78. Fouls committed, 7 for Jamaica compared to Trinidad and Tobago's 4. Yellow cards, 4 accumulated there by Jamaica, 0 for Trinidad and Tobago. Thankfully, no red cards handed out on tonight's occasion. Offside, 2 for Jamaica, and of course 3 for Trinidad and Tobago. That's a hat trick of goals denied by VAR for Mr. Garcia and his country, Trinidad and Tobago. Long may that one don't continue for his sake. Corners, 7 for Jamaica, 6 for Trinidad and Tobago, and that is how that one finished. Jamaica beating Trinidad and Tobago 2 goals to the good, thanks to new boy Bailey Ty Kadamateri. He's up and running where his goal tally is concerned. A long way that one continue, finding his first ever goal for Jamaica inside the 36th minute. Jonathan Russell doubled the lead inside the 57th minute. Elsewhere, if we look at the rest of the group, 97 plus minutes here for Curaçao and Bermuda. 5 goals scored. Is currently 3-2 to Curaçao, being Bermuda as it stands. And as I said, there's a couple more games there that you guys can tune into. If you've not hit the like button already, I'm not really sure what exactly you are waiting on. Fabi says Yes, you did. Yes, you did. On listen, we can't always get it spot on. Digo says great live. Thank you. It's only great because you guys are here. Trust me, these live streams would not be good without you guys. You guys are definitely my 12th man. So thank you for giving me the energy. Gary said 2-0 Jamaica. So Gary, you guys give me the lottery numbers. Tired of being broke. Give me the lottery numbers, please, and thank you. 98 plus minutes here. I guess we can just see this one out. Curaçao beating Bermuda 3-2 as it stands. Of course, Curaçao went ahead inside the 14th minute thanks to former Manchester United prodigy there, Chung. He has so far bagged a brace. 14th minute and the 26th minute. Looked like we was going to get a bit of a a comeback from Bermuda. Not quite as it stands. They did peg them back not once but twice inside the 35th minute and the 42nd minute before Noslin went out in front with Curaçao once more inside the 75th minute. So 9+ minutes of added times there in that game in our group. So let's just hang on to see how this one concludes. And then we can also take a look at the group, right? We can take a look at the table, okay? And then after that, I'm going to have to love you and leave you because a girl is tired and a girl needs her sleep. But let's just hang on and see how this one concludes. Ravi, big up yourself, Ravi. You also got that one spot on. My dreams are not accurate, so I don't know about that. Next time, I will tell you the score line on your live pre-game stream. All right, sir. Thank you. I'm not a betting woman, but hey, if that's going to stop me from being broke, I might have to take up your offer. 10 minutes of additional time here in the game that you guys are looking at, Curaçao versus Bermuda. What's the ending if Bermuda managed to pull one back? Right? 5 goals scored so far in their match. And yes, it does matter because obviously they're in our group. So let's see how this one concludes. Before I forget my manners, massive thank you to those of you who have been rocking with me for how long now? Just over 3 hours. Thank you guys for blessing me with a moment of your time. The channel continues to grow, and that is all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for liking up the stream and for also subscribing to the channel. Again, the channel is nothing without you guys. I make content for you guys. You guys are my consumers, so I'm really appreciative when you guys show your support because you guys are the ones that I make the content for. You guys are my target audience. 11+ minutes. What went on inside this match? Was it injuries? Why is the additional time so lengthy? Why is the additional time so lengthy? Let's see. Come on, speed up. I want to go to my bed. It's after 3 in the morning. Get on your skates. Hurry up. Full time, thank God. So there we go, guys. Curaçao beating Bermuda 3-2. 5-goal thriller. So if you go ahead and look at the groups, this is how the groups looking as it relates to our group, that is. I'm not sure if you guys are concerned about the group group A, but Suriname, 2 games played, 4 points in their back pocket. They've got a goal difference of 1. El Salvador, having played, all these teams there in group A have played 2 games, right? El Salvador with 3 points. Goal difference of 0. Panama 2 points, goal difference of 0. Guatemala got a goal difference of -1 with 1 point in their back pocket, and that is how things look in Group A. In Group A, in Group B, Jamaica are out in front after 2 matches played across the board. They are in pole position. Maximum points from 2 games. That's 6 points in their back pocket. They have a goal difference of 6. They're being followed by Curaçao, their next opponents on the horizon for the next window. Curaçao have a goal difference of 1. They have 4 points in their back pocket. Trinidad and Tobago, our hosts, have a -2 goal difference with 1 point in their back pocket. And sitting rock bottom of the group with -5 goal difference is Bermuda. They have a 0 points on the board, back-to-back losses for them. They did show somewhat of a spirited performance though tonight, right? Unfortunately, they couldn't get over the line on tonight's occasion once more. And you can see Group C here, 2 matches played, 2 points in their back pocket there. So far this game is currently being played, so you guys can go ahead and watch that one if needs be. And I think these 2 matches, this group, you can tune in to their matches because they're going to be kicking off. So you can go ahead and dive into that one. All right. And that is how we are looking currently. I'm sure you guys are a bit like myself. You just want to get it done at this current stage of the qualifying tournament. Of course, the group winners sail on through to next summers. FIFA Men's 2026 World Cup. And if you manage to not do so, there's still a chance there for the runner-up to go into the Intercontinental playoffs. I'm sure you don't want to go to the Intercontinental playoffs because it's going to be a dogfight, isn't it? You're going to be on the ropes. People are going to want to put your head on a chopping board. So I'm pretty sure you don't want to go over to that part of town. I don't, but if you're going, I might have to come with you. But I really, really don't want that to happen. So that is all I really have time for, guys. It's almost 3:15 a.m. I do have to love you and leave you. Please do make sure that you go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you so much for helping me to grow my channel. Channel continues to grow, and that is because of you guys. Over 200 of you are tuning in. I hope you're going ahead and hit that like button, especially if you've enjoyed tonight's live stream. Also, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. The headline does read for itself. Jamaica seal another crucial win, this time at the hands of their fierce Caribbean rivals, Trinidad and Tobago. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. Doc says, big up trades, debrief. Debrief a morning. Yes, definitely, 100%. Prince Reed, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. King Jab, big up yourself. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. All depends on where you are in the world. Okay, so let me go ahead. I did say I would let you guys know who is live. I think a couple of the lads are still live. Elite Sports TV still live. Cranky's live. MG Sports TV is live. Coach's Desk is still live. You're pretty much spoiled for choices, so you can jump on and support one of the lads in our groups, in our community, I should say. Fitzroy says nice commentary. If you say so, I take your word for it. It is midweek. So the surprise, the announcement starts Wednesday. Keep your eyes on my platform. I do have some announcement to give you guys. All right. So make sure you keep your eyes on my Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, what are you waiting on? Please do go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be rolling out an announcement for you guys. All right. And I am sure that you do not want to miss this one. So do make sure you keep your eyes on my Instagram. All right. You can see it there. Talawa TV. Go over to my Instagram and keep your eyes peeled. All right. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. If you're on the graveyard shift, I do hope that you have a good one. If I don't see you tomorrow, I do hope that you have a solid Wednesday. We're halfway there to the weekend. And of course, if I don't see you over the weekend, I hope that you have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. I do have to love you and leave you regrettably. And you know how it goes. Until next time, take care.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.